like a broken wheel. Lost in the chaos, no grip, no feel. Beat shouting orders, say I'm still checked out. It's a miracle, anything gets it out. Backfire is all it is. Broadcast the circus, can't second guess. Welding against all odds and lays. Nobody knows who's steering this craze.
Good evening, race fans, and welcome to season 22. Can you even believe that? It's just unreal, Jay. Honestly, 22 seasons.
Gobsmacked.
It's just amazing, and such great support from the community and from the racers, and people who've raced with us before as well. There's so much support. We're here. We're in week one. We're at a very typical TCR or touring car track, Oulton Park, International No Chicanes. And it is it was my home track when I was growing up, down at Little Budworth. 22 degrees. It's quite overcast. We've got a chance of rain. I don't know whether it's actually featuring at the moment. Our weatherman, who I'll introduce very shortly, will tell you that. But I am Pete Bingham. Princess Pete, as I used to be known, or Bumpy Bingham. Depends on which league I was racing in at the time. And welcome to the booth, yet again, for yet another season, the massively famous Jay Corley. Good evening.
I don't know about that bit yet, Pete, but I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Oh, I'm just about surviving. I'm very excited for this season. It's already shaping up to be a little bit different, and we'll talk about that in a moment. But Oulton Park, Jay, this is a great place to bring touring cars, isn't it? There's some great features here, some real nostalgia with this track. And I don't know of a year in my living memory when TCRs have not come to Oulton Park.
No, I think you're absolutely right. It's an absolute staple in the TCR diet, whether it's any sort of like TCR UK, or even obviously we know the British touring car come here quite a lot as well. But also for iRacing, it's base content, so a lot of different series come here, and we've actually had a big TCR race here already with the TCR Showdown in week 13.
Oh, nice.
And that went quite well because actually two of the winners are in this session right now. One's racing and one is talking to you right now.
Oh, you won something! Oh my gosh! Wow.
What do you mean something?
Oh dear. Well, the day that I get my signed picture is the day that I won't say things like that. But
Fair.
anyway, fair. Right, let's have a look at what's going on here. Let's change that. So we're in practice at the minute, folks. In 14 minutes, we will go into qualifying. It's very, very hazy on that screen, but I'm using a new graphics package, so everything should look nice and crisp and clean for you, everyone. Let's hope it does. Daryl's not racing tonight. He has man flu. Oh, he's going to be close to death, Jay.
Commiserations.
It must be touch and go in the right household. It's worse than childbirth. Absolutely. And I'll tell you why. No, I'll tell you why. So
I'm agreeing. It's fine.
right. So this is the litmus test, and I'm about to lose every female viewer that BST has ever had, all one of them. So, man flu and getting kicked in the nuts. When do you ever hear a man say, "I think we should get me kicked in the nuts again"? But you often hear women say, "I think we should have another child."
I'm just going to let. I'm not saying anything because I'm not being part of this cancelling.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's me with a whole lot of no female followings to this channel. Anyway, right. So, what happened last season? Well, let me tell you what happened last season. Let me show you what happened last season in the pro standings and overall. Everybody followed Greg Daffron home, or sorry, to quote his French name, Greg Daffron. He's about to get his hands on my wood, Jay. You can't get more excited than that, can you? I know. Look at him. Look at him. 2 hands, if he's got small hands. So he won by a mighty margin in the end over Michael Hall and Pete Newman, both of Result X Pure Sims. And there's a theme in that because there's some certificates that are about to be flying through the post at 1 mile an hour probably by the speed that Kenzie Newhoff got his V8 trophy. He has got it, by the way.
I did hear about that.
Yeah, it took about 6 years to get to his house. But never mind. So that's what happened in the pro standings last season. Stephen Walker in the top 5 there, previous champion. Renee doing a great job. I'm hoping for great things from Renee this season. He's been lurking around that podium set. I think it might be a good season for Cutting Corny. Not sure what your thoughts are, Jay.
It's always good to see Rene in this race here, and the fans of Cutting Corner are still going to be coming in their droves to see their Starman in action. So I think we could see a lot more podiums for Rene, which is proved countless times last season. The bad luck's behind him, and I think we're going to. Things are only going up for Rene at the moment.
Yeah,
I'm excited
definitely.
to watch this.
Last season was a solid season from Rene, and it's going to be another great one, I'm sure, for him. Right, Pro-Ams. Last season, Chris Shaw kind of only just won it. He was right to the very last pair of races, if you remember, Jay, where Jamie Wilson kind of didn't win it. And Chris Shaw kind of did win it. And Jaden got shuffled back. He was leading that championship for a while. And then Carl Hardy, all those pies did him well. Really fueled him up. And then Pete Van Gool, PVG, in the top 5. But it was Chris Shaw that pipped the other guys to the finishing post on this one.
Yeah, it's always my favourite league to watch. It's a favourite championship even in this league to watch every single season. It's like a yo-yo if you're focusing on one or two drivers, and literally all it takes is a single round sometimes to start turning parts of the standings on their head.
Yeah.
I'm expecting exactly the same this season. Once we've sort of, I've seen a few names in some of the leagues in this season where we might have to do some shuffling based on abilities, but don't discount that from the fact that the programs are going to be rocking yet again.
Yeah, absolutely. If you look at the left-hand column there, without drop weeks, it would have been Jason Wilson's season, and Jaden would have been second. So, slight things like you've just said, slight things make a massive difference when the standings are as close as they were last time. And then the AM class, Darryl Wright ran away with it. He's nursing the killer disease tonight, but he won by a massive 1 point.
Has that ever happened before?
Never in any of our leagues. Unbelievable.
Absolutely amazing. I'm still gobsmacked. I knew it was close, and I kind of forgot it was actually a single point. And seeing it again now, it's just like that surprise and shock has just hit me all over again.
Yeah. And nobody came in second, obviously, because he can't stop flashing his lights. Paul Hurley came in third. Chris Dixon was fourth, and Chesney, on an improved season, came in fifth. I'm expecting big things from Chesney this season. Let's have a look at the team standings. There was the hint before. Result X Pure Sims were the overall champions, and by quite a margin in the end, over RD Simsport. And then driver of the meeting was a combined... no, it wasn't a combined win. Jaden got it in the end, didn't he, in that last race from Renee. And then 3 guys on 2 points there. Chesney, Jamie, Jeffrey and Morgan. And then one of the most coveted prizes in all of racing, whether it's simulated or real, the Safe Driver Award, Sir Alan's Safe Driver Award. And Jeff,
incredible.
It was. He got it in the last race. He was like, ta-da, hello, I'm here. Jeff Saunders, and he bossed it in the end. But I didn't see him come in. He stealthed it.
Yeah, it was literally between Derek and Greg, and yeah, Jeff just came in clutch the last race, kept it as consistently clean as he always does, and gets the most coveted prize in not just sim racing but all of racing. Lando Norris wishes he had a Sir Alan's Safe Driver Award, you know.
Well, he'll have to try harder. Yeah, he'll have to try harder to get
championship.
Right, so we've got some new blood, Jay. New blood, Austin Lee. He's one of your boys. So your boys haven't got paints yet, I'm led to believe.
My checks are bouncing to
Are they?
my livery maker,
Okay.
so
Well, on that note, let's
get
just
there.
go and find... Where's he gone? Chesney. So, I need to change the camera. On that side it says, "Where is my million, Jay?"
what?
I think he's expecting you to pay him $1 million. just saying.
Okay.
On the other side, it says that. Oh dear. And then I think to make it all so much better for himself, so much better. Where can I get this one? No, that one. I think that's your face on the roof of his car.
My goddamn face?
It is. That's probably the best view I can give of that, to be honest. Actually, you're actually one of the most handsome people in the world, aren't you? So
I'm going to absolutely throttle him.
yeah, that's you on the roof. I know it's hard to see, folks, but trust me.
I don't know if I'm going to survive
And he's on the boot.
this.
He's on the boot as well. Look at that. That's so funny.
This is one of the worst days of my life.
Well done to Chesney.
I hope Chesney realises that by having my face on the back of his car, he is going to get hit harder.
Yeah. If Wobbly's ever behind that car, that's a write-off. Right, okay, so that was funny. Jaden, he's in an all-black livery, but he's got stuff written on his car as well. What does that say? Academy de J. Corley. Okay, that's cool. Like that.
That's slightly nicer.
Yeah, acceptable. Fraser, he's another one of yours. No, he's not. Is he one of yours, Fraser? No, he's not.
No,
He's in well, right. So he signed up with Insignia, I think, but I think it's Insignia. So I'm going to change his team at some point. Right, Donny Alpha Henriksen's not on the track. Oliver Payne is though. He's new. It's his first full season, so he was here last season.
Great paint.
Brilliant paint.
An amazing paint. I absolutely love this. I was tempted to try and hire Mr. Payne into the academy this season, but I couldn't bear to say to him, "You've got to change your paint." I couldn't do it. So,
Yeah.
I think he's gone to Result, hasn't he?
Has he?
I need to get. Hang on, let me have a quick look. I could be giving out. No, it's still privateer.
Yeah.
Sorry, fake news from me. I apologise.
That's okay. He's got
It's
that
early
nice
into the season.
blue feature on this year's paint though, so I like that. Little development on the paint scheme. Right, we've got some others. Right, where do I need to go to find some new ones? Jeff Saunders is here again. There he is. Bit parked up at the moment. Chesney we've seen. Fraser we've seen. With Insignia. I do like that paint job. It's clean, it's crisp. You're not going to miss it. The other ones are not on track at the moment. Ronald de Jong has joined Hydra Race Racing Forces this season.
Great acquisition.
Yeah, brilliant. He was so good last season. I was wondering for a while if I got him in the wrong one. You were saying that Austin, I may just say may have him in the wrong class of car. Because it wasn't AM, it was Pro Am. I've put him in based on his I rating. But you're saying he's
Oh, don't dob me in. Don't dob me in on camera.
All right, okay.
Austin was actually the winner of the Heat 1 race at the TCR Showdown this weekend.
Right, okay.
So yeah, he qualified really high up, and he's battling some really quick people and managed to pull off the win. And on a very strong strength of field, actually, he's a very quick driver and definitely one to watch this season.
Okay,
have a really good debut.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. And don't adjust your sets, folks. We have got 31 drivers in this session, which for the start of a season is brilliant. I was looking back at season 18. It started off with about this many drivers signed up. There's a few more than this signed up overall. There's just not everybody racing. And we ended up in season 18, so this time 12 months ago, mid-season with 50 drivers. So we're shaping up exactly like we were this time 12 months ago. Here's Donny. Right, what's Donny got going on? He's got a black paint. Yeah, at the minute. There's some things on that paint though. Right, okay. NS.
A sensible alternate paint tonight.
Well, yeah, let's go and have another look, shall we, at Chesney's. Oh, he's not on track. Oh, damn it. Okay. And then, returning to us, and welcome, he very much is, in the livery of VTS Esports, Stefan Goebel. Never been happier than to see this paint scheme, car and driver combo return to the TCR Challenge Cup. Welcome back to Stefan.
Yeah, it's always good to see Stefan in the league, and when I saw his name when I was looking through the standings and sign-ups a bit earlier. I was just like, fantastic, good to see him back.
Yeah, too right. And then BSTV are represented by Wobbly of Kneecaps, Tony Walker, and Stephen Walker, who I don't think is here tonight. Not sure where Stephen is at the moment. Obviously, that's coming out of his wages. So he's clearly in a negative because I don't pay anybody. Right, okay. And there is one other car. He's still not on track, Leo O'Brien. I must have missed him because he has done some laps. Andy Littler's in there. Chris Dixon's rejoined Work Guard this season. David Ayres is with Safeguard again. You might not recognise this car at the moment because the lights are not flashing. Any predictions for the season, given that, well, at the moment we've got 6, probably 7, if we switch Austin across, pro drivers. Any predictions for pro in your mind at the minute, Jay?
I think Pete Newman's going to be looking at getting that win this season. It's a fantastic opportunity for him. Come close so many times, and it's always up there. Without likes of Miguel, Greg in so far this season, and Stephen Walker not showing up already. The first one, don't know why, but saying it got wobbly there. No, I'm going to go with Pete Newman. I think Pete Newman with a fantastic chance, and he'll want to absolutely nail it. Cool.
Evening to Lisa Wright, who's just called Daryl a big girl. Right, he's got a tiny cold, is what she's saying. Welcome to the chat, Lisa. Ignore everything that I said earlier. Yeah, it's great to have families and the community watching everybody racing, Jay. That's what this is all about, isn't it, BSTV? It's about the community, it's about the families, the partners of the racers, boys, girls, and everybody else. This is an inclusive league.
Yep, BSTV is for all.
Right, we are just entering into the... Alright, where is my camera? There. Into the qualifying session, folks. This is 15 minutes. Of qualifying fun. That's Austin's car there. Has he got anything offensive? Descriptive written on his car. Let's have a look. It's a nice blue livery. Doing well so far. Oh no, that's that one. So he's got no paint on his car at the minute. Is it Fraser that's in the blue?
I just had to refresh there because I thought I had the wrong pack.
Yeah, me too.
Like, what?
Right, so Thomas has got something written on his car, but it's so small I can't read it. Okay. At the minute, anyway. We'll zoom in on that later. Right, so 20-minute race, folks, for the first race, following this 15-minute qualifying session. This is a heat session in iRacing, so you don't get any time after the 15 minutes have ticked over. It just boots you. What that does mean is that everybody's got to be very careful with when they leave the pit road for doing second stints of qualifying, things like that. After the 20-minute race, with one fast repair, we are on standing starts, in case you're new to all of this. There's a few new people here. 7 new races we've got, and 1 returning from previous seasons, not last season. They get 1 fast repair, like I said, which is a bit like jumping into the spare car. They're on 30% fuel, I think it is. No requirement for a pit stop in the 20-minute race, but then we'll have a 5-minute interlude so that me and Jay can, Jay can powder his nose, not that he needs to, and I can get a full facelift. Then we launch into a 40-minute feature race where a pit stop is mandatory, as in, I don't think you can get around on fuel saving, but someone has proven me wrong in the past, and will continue to prove me wrong in the future. So let's see how this qualifying session goes. As these guys come round, we're going to jump on board with Stefan of Goebel in that VTS Veloster. It only seems fitting that we should do a lap with him and us on board. And if you can talk us through it in your inimitable style, Jay, that would be very rewarding for everybody on the broadcast and in the chat right now.
I don't do it often, but I suppose I could give it a
go. Do not listen to that rubbish, folks, because Jay does the most fantastic track introductions from beginners to experts. in all the conditions that you could encounter, great and terrible, for all the tracks that we visit through the official season, and therefore in the BSTV leagues. So we're going to jump on board here into the cockpit view, and Jay, it's over to you.
Sure thing. So welcome to Oulton Park, a popular venue not just for Rookie Series but all over iRacing. Let's get straight onto it with Old Hall Corner, breaking point just before the start of the black advertising board on the left. Only a gentle brake needed. You'll be surprised how much of the off track you can take here without it actually counting as an off track. Approaching Cascades, tucking tightly at the short turn 2, brake, but be very careful that the car doesn't go completely off balance. As you get out of Cascades, you actually want to take a little bit of curb rather than the full lot, or else it's a frustrating 1x. Now, coming up is a source of a lot of lap point incidents with Island Bend going into the Shell Oils corner. A slight lift and brake as you get ready for a nice cambered hairpin here, and very nicely done, going for the late apex as well. This could be a pretty good lap for Stefan. I reckon could prepare himself straight into the top 5s of this one, but going up the hill and far away, rare overtaking opportunity at the end of this road. It is, as you can see with the rest of Oulton Park, very narrow, so you're going to be taking a lot of speed in. You can cut the 2 curbs here, but be very careful that you don't get the understeer and get thrown straight into that barrier there. Then you go up the hill very tightly, narrowly, get ready to diamond Druids, hit that first apex, go slightly out, hit the second, and just feather the throttle slightly on the exit. The elevation does tend to throw you out wide. Going into Lodge Corner, the final, little bit of a crest that you brake on, and just a very slight application of throttle, or once again, just like a broken record, you get thrown out wide. But a nice quick circuit, and as simple as that, to do a lap at Oulton Park International with no chicanes.
And I think Stefan's been practicing, because that was pretty clean. That was very sharp from Stefan Goebel. I wonder if Silas might join as well again, so that'd be good. Right, so at the minute, Austin Lee has the fastest time so far. He's relegated Wobbly into second on the provisional grid by 0.025 of an entire second. Massive. I expect Wobbly to have done a lot better than that, Jay. What do you think?
You know what, I think Wobbly should just get used to being second sometimes.
Yeah. Or third. Let's go third, you know? And why even stop there? Evening Tice Van Gool will be shouting for Pete Van Gool. Let's get Pete on the screen. Where is Pete? Where's Pete? I can't even find him at the minute. There he is, in the Veloster. Result clothing colours. Now, I've got a bit of an issue with Carl Hardy's paint at the minute, because I've got him in Pure Sims paint scheme, but he's actually in the same team as Pete Van Gool, so we'll sort that out for the next broadcast. I just couldn't find a result clothing paint for a Honda quick enough. Right, so what's going on? Tamas is also doing really well. In 5th at the moment. Some of the new guys showing the old school, in inverted commas, what to do. Oh, and the other guy that's returning, 2 cars are returning. Simracing.school is the sponsor for Casper Smirnoff. We have been treated to Casper's highly effective and talented driving in previous seasons, but not last season. Great to have him back as well, Jay. He is a massive talent, and I think he's got chances to take wins, maybe even take the championship if he can find the right people to pair up with in races.
Yeah, I feel him and Rene are both cut from very similar cloths. For a championship, I think we might still have to wait another season for that one, with the talent that is right at the apex and the summit of the championship. But wins, I would like to see Casper get a few wins this season. I think he is more than up for it and definitely has the talent to do so.
Absolutely. And welcome back to Casper Smirnov. Let's see what else is going on. I always want to say, and you know, hello to Marta and stuff, but you don't know whether they're split up, do you know? We'll have to find out in the chat. Right, what else is going on? Oh, that was a big jump for Deck Crowther. Oh, and then he's parked it. Where are we in this session? We are halfway through the session, or just over. Pete Newman there. I think that is Michael Hall ahead of him. Yes, it is. So these two, both doing good at the minute. They need to do a little bit better. But I don't think that Michael's had a great deal of car time up to now. Lots of people improving their times, Jay. This is very healthy for the league.
I've just seen Wobbly has actually just snatched pole straight back, but it's still so close.
Pete Newman, it's all on you.
And Pete's just gone up to third place as well, so it's between the top three at the moment.
Ooh, Wobbly's gone again.
2/10.
Wobbly feels threatened. He's gone on an outlap again, so he doesn't feel confident about that time yet.
It is quite a short course, Oulton Park, so we might see a couple of people perhaps jumping into the pits to get a fresh set of shoes to finish the session with. It's only a 1 minute 33 lap, which it comes around a lot quicker than you think it does.
Yeah,
so.
I bet it does. And you've got Austin Lee just 0.04 of a second behind Wobbly. This is going to be an interesting qualifying session. This is going to be an interesting season. I can see it right now. I'm already ridiculously excited by this. I'm also very, very excited by Chesney's paint scheme, obviously. This is just...
Yeah, sure. Okay. I understand it looks visually more appealing. So Oulton Park has had an update in the iRacing off-season. You may have noticed they've actually got physical waving flags around the track past turn 1.
Never.
Yeah, past turn 1 exit. Look to the left-hand side, and they actually have waving flags.
Not on that.
Chesney obviously doesn't want to give the crowd what they want there.
Yeah,
there's been a graphical update, so it's not a case of they've rescanned the track or anything like that. They've just updated like sponsors, signs, all like advertising, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
The water looks fantastic.
Oh, let's find the lake. Who's around the lake at the minute?
And the cars parked
everybody.
up in the middle of the field look absolutely fantastic as well. It's a shame the sun's not shining, because when the sun shines, Oulton Park looks even brighter than like usual.
That lake doesn't look shiny to me, and it's behind the number board, so we're never going to see it now.
Bit foggy as well.
It's a bit foggy. Yeah, we have to say it's a bit foggy. Who chose the weather? Well, it's seasonal.
It wasn't me.
It's seasonally accurate, I would suggest, especially for the northwest of the UK. It's probably the rainiest area of the British Isles. Well, maybe not, because Scotland gets its fair share, right? Jamie Wilson flying the flag for Team Chimera back in the Audi. The Audi is having a level of resurgence, Jay. I think there's a level of respect returned to this vehicle, and I can honestly say that in this league at least, Jamie has been the spearhead of that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The things Jamie has done with that Audi is both mischievous and incredible. It's hard to know where he's managed to get the extra time out of that thing, but he has, in turn, has maybe caught the eye of a few other drivers who still aren't quite sure of what car they want to use yet. So I think we've got, I think this is the most amount of Audi drivers you've probably had in the TCR league since the Audi was the only TCR.
Yeah, I think it is actually. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the session, which is more than ever. The Honda used to be the weapon of choice. Before that, it was the Elantra, and there's hardly any Elantras now. It is absolutely, it's fallen from grace. It honestly has. I'm trying to find one at the minute. There's Velostas about, but right. So we've got Demis. He's a stalwart Elantra driver, but there's not many left. Honestly, it's Honda and Audi and Veloster for the win, almost. Right, what is Austin managing? I keep flicking to him in the hopes that he's going to get that provisional pole. He's got a minute to do it. He's just gone through Knickerbrook. He's, I've forgotten what this little straight's called now. And heading into Druids now.
Yeah, Clay Hill to Water
Clay
Tower.
Hill. Damn it.
To
Clay Hill.
Druids Corner.
Yeah. And then into Lodge.
Austin set a personal best for Sector 3 for this lap.
It'd be great to see a brand new, you know, a new driver to our leagues. Boss it up and over Deer Leap. Round the last bend, turn, whatever you want to call that. Has he managed to...
A 133.91.
Ooh, that was
so
close.
2 tenths off his quickest at the moment.
Yeah. He's going to get one more shot. This lap is it. What's Pete Newman doing?
Oh, he's not going to make it to the end, unfortunately. 1 minute left. So
oh, of
I
course,
would
yeah.
say Wobbly will probably be the last.
Yes, he's timed that very well.
Just looking, yeah, I was about to say whoever that is in 6th and Casper Smower. A quick look at his times. There's
Nothing
personal
set in the
bests
world
there at
like
the
that.
moment.
No, you're right. Yeah. And Tamas also showing that he's very quick. He's in 7th at the minute.
Yeah, he won't have time to get that lap finished, unfortunately.
No, he's going to be just a bit short, is he? Or very short?
Just having a look at Daniel
Just a bit
Lewis,
short.
who's just hitting that last corner now. And he's currently in 20th place. He's got a few personal bests.
Oh, he's
but
gone
no,
to the pits.
going to the pits instead.
Casper didn't improve. He did a 134.22 as opposed to his best, which was a 130. No, 134.22 instead of a 134.04. Who else is still running? I don't know that they're going to get round. No, they're
Wobbly
not.
just set an even better time on that
did he?
last lap.
Oh, he
Yeah.
did. Right, okay. We'll try and ignore that. Right then, folks. We will fly headstrong into this first race, round 1 of the 22nd season. 22nd? Of TCR Challenge Cup with BSTV. Right, I'm just going to extend gridding so I can get through this field. I'm going to do names only, no teams. We'll do teams when they're finished. Wobbly will lead us away. Previous champion, which is why his number is in yellow. He will lead us away. Next to him will be Austin Lee, new driver to us. Not a new driver to Jay, of course. Pete Newman will go off on the 2nd row, next to Renee in 3rd and 4th respectively. Jaden Scotton will be 5th. Kasper Smirnoff will be 6th. Tamas Asbuth, I'm going to go with that, will be 7th until he corrects me, of course. 8th will be Carl Hardy. Jamie Wilson will go off 9th. Stefan, that is a great qualifying position on his first race back with us in 10th. Pete Van Gul, PVG, 11th. Michael Hall, 12th. 13th will be RDJ, Ronald de Jong. 14th will be Kristen Needham. Ura Larkinen off 15th. 16th will be Tony Walker, otherwise known as T. Demis Tigchelar off 17th. 18th will be Fraser Gerrity. Donny Alpha Henriksen will go off 19th. Daniel Lewis will go off 20th. David Ayres 21st. Oliver Payne 22nd. Chesney Vandenbroeke off 23rd with the greatest pain ever known to the human race. Cedric Somerains will go off 24th. 25th will be Paul Hurley. Andy Littler go off 26th. Fee will go off 27th. Deck Crowther off 28th. Derek Wilkins off 29th. 30th will be Chris Dixon with Jeff Saunders off 31st. And Leo Prime off 32nd. No point in huffing and puffing. It's a good paint.
It's a casual slot. It's a casual sign, nothing more.
Right, so let's position ourselves. Well, let's have a look at someone over here. We'll try and get more of the field in until this idiots start flashing the lights. Right, so if the banners and door numbers are... Oh, stop it, will you? Are on a blue background, it means they're pro. Green background means it's pro-am. Orange means it's am class. We'll talk about the rest of it later. When the lights go out, we'll be racing at Oulton Park at the start of season 22 when we go.
So far, good start from Wobbly and from Austin as well. Wobbly trying to get over to that inside, but Austin's already.
Yeah, that's
I was
good.
about to say Austin already having an
Whoa.
opportunity.
He might
There's
have.
already a black flag
Who's
for
that?
Jamie Wilson jumping the start.
Oh, and a slowdown for Casper.
Yep, you're going to find a lot of people who go too wide on that corner one, turn one. They do end up getting a slowdown there. They've been suggested on this straight here to go to the left-hand side and serve it there, but we'll see what happens with that one. At the moment, I just saw Casper with one. I haven't seen anyone else
Stefan.
yet. And Stefan, good spot.
And Chesney. But Chesney is like right down the back here somewhere at the minute. That paint scheme's slowing him down. But Pete Newman into second place. That's the headline from the top three. He got the jump eventually on Austin, but Austin's pressing the issue quite heavily.
Yeah, just getting himself nestled in there.
Look
and
at
this top three. Wow, the
Oh
speed.
my
He's not
gosh.
going. And Austin with a much better turn 7 just there. Gobi going
Here
too
he
wide.
goes.
It's a dangerous place to be going too wide this early into the season. And a little bit understeer. I think there's a bit of doorbound, but both
Our
giving
Father
each
who
other
art in
enough
heaven,
space.
hallowed be thy name. Everybody pray. Too wide all the way around the second half of this lap.
Wobbly getting a little bit of that
That's just
Greg
brilliant.
Daffron treatment at the moment.
Yeah.
Going off in, riding into the sunset whilst everyone
Look at
behind him
Renee.
starts battling. And yeah, but even Renee is just trying to push Austin into getting that inside spot and to push Pete out a bit wider. Great from Renee. And Renee's
Oh,
going,
touch.
Renee with a little tiny tap, but Pete keeps it going together.
Nice.
Renee backing out just in time.
This is crazy good.
Yeah, got Jaden up there as well, keeping keeping names with Michael Hall behind him. And
Oh,
Casper,
everybody's wide.
Talas too.
Everybody's wide. And Austin got a slowdown there. He's carrying it. He's trying to shed it.
Yep, not the greatest place to get a slow down that wide, unfortunately. But it looks like he's already got rid. That has allowed Rene to jump a couple of positions, as with Jaden Scotton as well, up in third place.
Yeah, nice. Very well played tactics there. So, Wobbly leads this race at the moment for BSTV Pink. And he has a 1.7 second lead because of all the shenanigans with this massive crowd that's chasing him. That's a wonderful view, isn't it? Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
You get such a sense of speed as well. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We've got all sorts going on back here. This is just insane. Oh, my word.
Just a flood of black and orange cars.
I know, yeah. And they're not even in the same team, all of them. Well, those three are. That's the whole of Work Guard, all in one little shot there. Led by Chris Dixon.
And just an absolute gaggle of
Here comes Chesney.
TCR behind.
Chesney
Ooh,
threading
that's
his
a very
way.
late move from... I didn't teach him that.
Ooh, that is
Ooh.
netcode.
And there's a bit of a spin just there. Chesney slowed down as well at the same time. I don't know if something happened. It looked like one of the cars was inside the other bonnet.
No,
But I
that...
think Chesney has actually just let Andrew straight...
Yeah, he has. He's put his hand up in racing terms and said, my fault. I'm not going to take a position like that. So, brilliant sportsmanship from Chesney Vandenbroeke there. That's exactly what we expect from our racers.
Has unfortunately resulted, no pun intended, in a legal flag for Andrew Dissel.
Oh, no. I mean, the netcode looked like he was inside the other car, didn't it? So.
Yes,
It's-
pretty much. I mean,
yeah.
maybe that's how baby TCRs are made.
Oh, yeah, little tiny ones.
Or do we just call those Clios? I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Smart cars.
Mini Metros.
Whatever happened to the mini metro? Right.
Oh, Google
Side,
that.
yeah, do it. Side by side, Chris Needham and Daniel Lewis and Donny. Donny's getting in it. Oh, Donny's getting very in it. Nice save, Chris.
What a quad here at the moment. Oh, I thought I was about to go
Yes,
free wide there, but
yep.
everyone thought a little bit better of it.
Ooh, still going on.
Yeah, Dennis is the one who profits the most from it.
Yeah, and Fraser now trying to go. Well, now he's on the inside, but he was around the outside after Dear Leap. bit earlier on the brakes than Chris. Oh, oh my God! What is that? Why is Michael Hall all the way back here? And why is Tamas here? Right, things that Pete needs to go and find. Right, it's just appeared on my screen, so that's good. Right, let's have a look at this. Bit of drama. Oh, right, very close racing. Oh, right.
Oh.
So I think that was PVG. Yeah, it was. So close to the back that he couldn't really do much about it, and that left some broken cars. Let's have another look at that, and maybe you can talk us through it a little bit better than Pete can.
It just looked like Pete trying to help Michael out going through, and just probably not even a communication issue there, just different braking points into that corner being on the inside line, and it's unfortunately become absolutely fatal for Tamas and Michael.
Yep, absolutely right.
That'll be one for the post-race briefing in the result cabin.
Well, that'll be tense, won't it? Don't think there's going to be any coffee on offer in that office. Right, so Wobbly leads this race. Renee now has got himself a gap of 1 second over Jaden Scotton, who's in third at the moment, but he's got pressure, lots of pressure from his own teammate. These are both in JC Academy Gold. That's Andy Littler staying well out of the way, or trying to through clearways. Oh, he has done it. That's cool. Then we've got Pete Newman and Carl Hardy. Now, Carl Hardy's in the wrong paint for Result Clothing. I had to put a Pure Sims paint on him, but we'll sort that out for next time. And then Casper Smirnoff is in 7th at the moment. PVG making his way through the field, as we saw. Darryl says, hope PVG doesn't coach you on how to do that. To Tice. That's brilliant. Oh dear. That is funny. And this is where the pointy end action is, between Jaden and his own teammate Austin. Oh, that was twitchy.
Ooh,
Yeah.
a little bit too much off the curb there. It's a very easy corner to just end up getting thrown wide at. And
Well, Knickerbrook.
actually,
It's lethal.
yeah. And here as well, it sort of has the same. Oh, I think Austin's got a really good run on him here.
Oh,
very
it's
good
nice.
run. And hopefully, Jaden doesn't. Yeah, no, Jaden's realised Austin's much quicker through there. Austin goes through and comes up into 4th place. Austin with the quickest lap of the race right now, a 1:33.9.
Whoa! Just absolutely destroyed by Renee on a 1:33.8. Fastest man on track, Renee Earhart. Cutting Corny TCR team. Cutting Corny fans, do not look away. I've got a good feeling about this boy in this season, I really do. That's a commentator's curse right there if you've ever heard one.
Here's having a look. Oh, and that's someone off the track.
Where?
One of the back markers getting interfering with Wobbly there.
Lee O'Brien, and reset the car, so he must have had a crash. Let's have a look and see what happened to Lee. Has he done what I do and scooted it off to the right hand side? Has he got a technical issue?
And Lee trying to let Wobbly through there, and oh no, and Lee just overran the corner a little bit there, and just
It looked like he had some handling issues, so I don't know whether he's got like damage. But we'll hopefully see him rejoin. Right, what's going on here then? Casper piling the pressure on to Carl Hardy now. Carl Hardy's a tough old cookie though.
looks like Pete's managed to get past Jaden as well, so Pete going to be leading the charge towards Austin, Renee and Wobbly. Carl up there as well, which Carl's slowly climbing higher and higher and higher.
Yeah.
Up close standards every single season.
Casper got a good run there though, I think. So just a little bit better, but nothing to do with it.
The track gets so narrow.
Yeah, I caught myself in a thought there, Jay. I thought instead of using the the adage that I did, how can I associate that with pies? And then I thought about Fray Bentos pies, and I thought, oh, I could really eat a pie right there.
That just seems like low-hanging fruit. Like
It does, yeah.
the whenever you hear pies, like you immediately think Fray Bentos, or if you're at a football game, pucker pies.
Pucker, yeah.
So
Oh,
if
that's a
Cal
nice
puts good
move. That's
in,
nearly a nice move.
Yeah.
Oh,
that move
oh,
was
oh.
absolutely
Jeff.
to that. Absolutely pucker.
And there's Chesney with that brilliant paint job. Should we have a look at it? Let's have a look at it.
If you want, I suppose.
Let's have a look. Oh, livery coming soon.
Oh, it's
yeah.
not even a proper paint. Livery coming soon. I don't even
Where's
want to
the
read what
million?
that says on the bonnet.
Oh, you want to see what it says on the bonnet? Okay. Hang on.
I don't.
Chase. No, that's the wrong one. Rear chase.
Why has he got my face? Here.
What does that say? Here, look at this
Look
cat.
at this cat.
Okay, I do like cats, obviously. Everybody knows that I love cats.
There's a cat driving the car as well.
Excellent.
Are you kidding me?
Nice one.
Oh,
Love it. Love
man. What goes through his head, apart from, forgetting to open the door so his girlfriend can
Oh, yeah.
come back into the house.
So, story behind that one, folks, is while he was racing last season, it was last season, wasn't it?
Yes.
He had locked his girlfriend out of the house, and she was watching him race through the window in the rain.
For an hour.
For an hour. Amnesty International were called. Right, let's have a look at what's happening. Wobbly's lead is gone, pretty much. It's down to 0.6 of a second. Same for Renee, because these two are having to put their foot down, and the mighty fast Austin Lee is now bearing down on him, and he's bringing Pete Newman with him, and then there's a little gap back to the next group of cars, Jay.
Yeah, it's
What's going on?
It's great. That's what's going on. Whatever it is, it's great. It's nice to I mean, it's very unfortunate that Wobbly's lead had to get cut the way it did. I think in the end, Wobbly saw Lee coming off the track and just thought, do you remember that season we had here where someone went off on lap 1 round Island Bend, couldn't control the car, and just torpedoed straight into 3 or 4 cars and and caused the yellow flag.
Yeah.
The full course caution.
Yeah, that was brutal.
I got caught up in it as well with the Constantina behind it. And I just think for a lot of people in this league, that memory could probably still sting quite a bit. So I think Wobbly, just out of pure safety, slowed down in case Lee came bundling onto the track. And I mean, he survived and nothing bad happened, but his lead absolutely disappeared. Saying that though, Wobbly's just literally pulled away an extra 2 tenths from Renee. So I just wonder if certain corners, Wobbly's starting to get his head back down and try and build that lead back up again on the corners.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, 2nd, 3rd and 4th are all Civics. Where's Jaden? Jaden's the black liveried car just here. Did we see what he had written on his car? I can't remember.
Something in French and
that's right, yeah.
livery coming soon.
Okay. Cool.
Still a fine.
And J. Claw's Academy, offset to
Perfectly placed.
the left. Yeah, he couldn't have done that better, could he?
He told me earlier that he was using paint editing software and it was his first time using it.
I can tell.
Yep, that definitely shows.
Alright, Audi on Audi with Audi in background. They're all here. What I don't understand is why Jamie Wilson is behind Flashy. Well, not for long, clearly, but I think there's something happened along the route there to delay Monsieur Wilson.
Yeah, very out of character, as we're seeing a battle now between Kyle Hardy and Casper Smomo into turn 1.
Yeah, this might be a cutback after turn 1 into clearways. Oh, he's gone wide. Carl's gone wide, and that's a... It's not a run though, is it? Ooh!
That was great control.
Well done, Casper.
Oh my god, the amount of people I've seen who've ridden that curb like that, and next moment in the wall, great control there. Oh.
It keeps coming up with Michael Hall's crash, but that's only because he's going around the track and pulling over and letting other people through.
Casper's going to have a really good run here, by the way. took a bit of a late apex there, wide entry, narrow exit. But Carl does have the advantage of a Jaden slipstream in front. Meanwhile, the gap between Jaden and Pete in front is now 1.7, 1.8 seconds. So
Yeah.
Jaden's now got pure ability that he has to try and dig down and reach out to try and keep these two Hondas behind.
Some feedback on what you're seeing on the screen would be nice, folks. I've changed my graphic settings thanks to Samuel of Boozin. So if it looks better than it did last time you were watching, let me know. If it's sketchy, if it's stuttery, I also need to know that as well.
Looks very nice.
Does it? Excellent. No, that's good. Right, let's see. Where's Stefan? Stefan is exactly where he started, 10th place. Very, that's a good thing to do in your first race back in a BSTV league. Be consistent, and you can't argue with that, really, can you? Ronald de Jong, who is the car ahead of him, is up 4 places. Let's have a look at other movers and shakers. Daniel Lewis, we've seen him do great things in the Audi in previous seasons. He's up 7 places. However, Dec Crowther, in that Elantra, the car that I was rubbishing at the start, he's up 10 places, Jay.
Fantastic. I wonder how much he's going to be going for the Safe Driver Award this season. Though, so I think it might come naturally to him. And that safe driving and maybe taking advantage of other people having instances only doing good things for him.
As we watch, Carl Hardy getting a job done here, possibly, on Jaden, and being followed.
It to pass on.
Yeah, and Casper, Mr. Sensible, does the right thing.
Oh, wow. How did they both keep that going? And very near rear quarter hit just there, but they're going to be going into Druids, and Jaden just very quickly gets on the brake, opens up the corner, and I didn't teach him that.
No, but...
And gets a massive run on the pro driver, Casper Smurro, forcing Casper to defend on the inside there.
He is, but he lost 2 positions in 2 corners, so he got manoeuvred off the corner by Carl, and then Casper, like a rat up a drain pipe, followed Carl through in really quite professional fashion. It's for Jaden to bring that back now, I think. Wobbly kneecaps with an off-track. Is he under pressure?
It's a very... Turn 1's a very... Oh, that's another one.
That's another one. I think Renee is giving him something to think about, as is Austin.
We only have 2 minutes left, by the way, and I want to direct your attention actually a little bit further back in the field, with 14th place at the moment. We have a 4-way battle here for not just 14th, but 15th, and we know what happens if you finish race 1 in 15th.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't...
Well, at the minute, 15th is going to be previous champion Chris Needham. So Donny, Alpha Henriksen, is trying to line him up for an overtake. Fraser is going to be on the front row at the moment. If this continues, I think Fraser is well in the wrong classic car. He needs to be in Pro-Am. But I don't find these things out until they start racing, do I? So,
I have warned a couple of people that it may take a week, 2 weeks to get people in the right class, because you never know what happens on the off season. It could be new equipment, it could be like finding God, or anything that can like improve your ability in the TCR. Like there was that season where I was in Pro-Am like most of the season, then I come back to BSTV after a season, and suddenly I was cast off into the depths of Pro for some odd podium position reason.
White flag, folks, white flag. Thank you, Alan. Very crisp on his 55-inch TV. Excellent stuff. Don't forget, folks, this Saturday we'll see the launch of the V8 League. V8 ESC Sim Mobility Cup returns on Saturday. Tyler and Wobbly will be your commentators for that one, supported on the first broadcast by Sam. And we'll see how that... it's a shortened season, it's 6 weeks, but it's 11 rounds, I think it is. Season will go.
Rene's getting close.
He is.
It's literally half a second, just over half a second now, but I'll tell you what, having the first 4 within 2 seconds of each other like this is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know what this means for race 2. If I don't know whether Wobbly's just playing it safe now or something like that. Maybe he wants some screen time, flashing his lights because he knows he's on
he went screen
screen.
time. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Diva. Love it.
Absolute diva, yeah. Why are the windscreen wipers going? Is that for dirt? Yeah, it will be, won't it? There he goes again. Over dear leap goes Wobbly of kneecaps. A little wriggle, and everybody's flashing the lights coming over the line. What a fantastic race that was. That was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, and 3 usual people in that group of 4, but also Austin Lee as well with a very impressive debut podium.
Yeah, still racing here. Oh, this is tight. Oh! That was... we're going to have to watch that again.
Got it.
Yeah, I think Fraser did, but he was flying sideways as he managed it. Well, that was a dramatic finish.
Yeah.
Oh, my word. I mean, they'll still get the incident points, but... yeah. I'm going to have to watch that now, actually. Who was that? It was Chris, wasn't it? Chris.
Fraser and...
Because it'll kick me out of the session otherwise.
Yeah.
Right, let's watch this. Get the trees out of the way. Damn trees. So, oh, yeah, moves. Oh, all right, yeah. 50-50, but the intentions were all, you know, racing intentions, weren't they?
Yeah,
there was racing room.
Both safely in the top 15, but at least if there is some sort of silver lining, it's that at least it happened and they crossed the line rather than it happening before the pit entrance and the 2 cars behind them overtaking both of them.
Yeah, I mean, dramatic finish, and I'm glad we caught it. I don't think there'll be any crosswords there or anything. Right, wow, that was excellent stuff. Right, let's get to the finishing order, folks, for our first race of season 22, and what a dramatic end to that it was. We can now see all the people that are in the wrong classes. Wobbly won the first race, gets the maximum amount of points, minus any off-tracks and incident points. They go against you in these leagues, as we strive to find our safest racer of the season. So Wobbly, top spot, top points. Renee in second place, gave him a real run for his money there, 0.384 of a second. Does make me feel, Jay, that Wobbly was off the gas a little bit at the end of that. Not sure what your thoughts are, really. But we'll see. I'm just going to switch this on a blimp. There we go. Austin Lee, in his first race with us, gets a podium finish for JC Academy. Sorry, Renee for Cutting Corny TCR team. Austin Lee for JC Academy Gold. Pete Newman finished 4th for Result X Pure Sims, with Carl Hardy in 5th for Result Clothing. Now, I think Austin's going to have to go in pro, isn't he, Jay, based on that performance, but we'll see what happens in the second race. And that means that Carl Hardy will probably be the top Pro-Am driver, but we'll award it to Austin Lee for now, because you can't award Carl Hardy things like that without any pies on offer. Kasper Smirnov finished in 6th place for Sim Racing School. Jaden Scott was 7th for JC Academy Gold. Pete Van Gool was 8th for Result Clothing. Ronald de Jong was 9th for Hydro Race Racing Forces. He's joined that team this season, don't forget that. Stefan Goebel started 10th, finished 10th for VTS Esports. Good job all around. And we look forward to seeing the next race from Stefan. Euro Larkinen, 11th for Hydro Race Racing Forces. Tony Walker was 12th for BSTV Pink. Daniel Lewis was 13th for Blade Designs SRL. Fraser Garrity was 14th, the first AM-class driver over the line for Insignia Motorsports. I'll be changing that both on the website and in SDK later. And I think he's going to have to be in Pro-Am if he ends up there in the next race. Chris Needham, 15th for Air Smart Racing. Donny Alpha Henriksen was 16th for JC Academy Gold. Demis Tictular, 17th for Hydro Race Racing Forces, with Deck Crowther in 18th for Blade Designs SRL. 19th was Jamie Wilson for Team Chimera, much delayed I think. David Ayres, second in class, 20th on track for Safeguard. Cedric Somerains, 21st on track, 3rd in class for JC Academy Silver. Chris Dixon, 22nd for Work Guard by Result. Chesney Vandenbroek 23rd for JC Academy Silver. Fee was 24th for Work Guard. Jeff Saunders was 25th. Oliver Payne 26th. Derek Wilkins 27th for Nitro Alliance. 28th was Paul Hurley for Blade Design's Just an Average Sim Racer. Where was I up to? There. Thomas Osbuth 29th for Spin and Toe Motorsport. Andy Littler was 30th for Work Guard by result, with Michael Hall 31st. We saw what happened to him for Result Clothing Pure Sims. Result Pure Sim, Result X Pure Sims, good grief. And Lee O'Brien was 32nd for JC Academy Silver. Well, I'm knackered now. Right. And lots of cars on track. Don't forget, folks, these guys and girls will have to pit the car in this next 40-minute feature race after another minute of warm-up. I'm going to see if this car goes into the pits, because pit lane entry here, it's not the challenge of other races, is it, Jay? It's fairly sedentary. You're going uphill, so it helps you slow the car down for a start. It's off to the right, which is the natural turn of that corner as you go up and over Deer Leap. We're about to do it here. Up and over Deer Leap, stay to the right-hand side if you're going to pit the car. We're not. And then get your speed down. It's not the most challenging pit lane on planet Earth, is it?
It isn't, but the disadvantage of the pit lane at Oulton Park is it does feel a snail's pace when you finally enter it. I think it's a slightly lower pit speed limit than a lot of tracks in iRacing. So I would definitely... Oh, look at that style punch just there from Paul. Lovely.
Yeah.
But yes, it's relatively simple. The exit's much better. But yeah, it's just a slow one to get in. And so I googled the Austin Metro, also known as the Rover.
Yeah.
From Rover as well. And guess the year that it stopped production.
1998.
Yes.
I am that good. Yeah.
1980 to 1998 with just over 2 million produced.
I know, and all of them were rubbish. Right. I'm good at car years. Test me on some other ones later. It's good.
Sure.
Yeah, why not? Right, let's go and find our starting order for this second race. Where is it? There. Let me extend grid in. There we go. Right, so Chris Needham, previous champion of this series, albeit in a GT4, but we're not bothered about what car you do it in, will lead us away for Air Smart Racing. Fraser Garrity will go off second. Daniel Lewis will go off third. Fourth will be Tony Walker. Euro Larkin off fifth. Sixth will be Stefan. RDJ will go off seventh. PVG will go off eighth. All the three-letter acronyms are on the same row, Jay.
Right.
Jaden Scott will go off ninth. Casper will go off 10th. Cal Hardy will go off 11th. Pete Newman off 12th. 13th will be Austin Mega Fastly. Renee doing a great job. Earhart will go off 14th. Wobbly will go off 15th. Donny Alpha Henriksen will go off 16th. Demis Tigchlar off 17th. Deck Crowther off 18th. Jamie Wilson off 19th. David Ayres, Flashy off 20th. Thankfully, he's round the corner. We can't see him flashing his... Oh, damn it. Cedric will... Oh, what did I do? Cedric will go off 21st. Chris Dixon off 22nd. Chesney Vandenbroek off 23rd. Fiona will go off 24th. 25th will be Jeff Saunders. Oliver Payne off 26th. Derek Wilkins off 27th. Paul Hurley off 28th. Thomas Asbuth off 29th. Andy Littler will be 30th. Michael Hall with it all to do 31st. And Lee O'Brien 32nd. I am always very happy once I get everything sorted out. I'm waiting for one driver. Pete Newman is the car missing from the grid at the moment. Some of the faster drivers wait until the very last second to keep the tyres in a good state and temperature. Stop flashing your lights. Renee, I honestly really did think better of you. And Chesney, Jay, says, so apparently I don't know how to start the Veloster.
Handbrake, full throttle, holding that handbrake on the lights, slowly put into gear 1 and slowly release your clutch until you hear the hum and then go for it.
Like this. That was a beautiful start.
That in third, that Audi.
Yeah.
Daniel Lewis just there.
And he's gone. Yeah, nice start.
That's an absolutely brilliant
Ooh,
start.
somebody
A few people
wide.
going wide.
Somebody
and
wide.
there's
Oh, it's
definitely
Jaden.
Veloster just there. And Jaden's got to slow down for that as well.
Yeah, there's a few with slowdowns actually. Or there should be. Maybe some just went mega wide. Didn't actually generate a slowdown. Oh, side by side. Lots of side by sideage, folks. Lots and lots.
Nice and respectful. This is brilliant.
Grief.
Look at that. What a view.
Yeah. Something going on in third. Tony Walker. Really doing well at the minute. Oh, I can hear crashing.
Yep.
Oh, that's messy.
Is
the track clear?
Moving. Traffic's still moving.
Yeah, traffic is still going. Well, there's a lot involved, but they're kind of on the grass. They're not actually crashed. Oh, oh, oh. Careful. Easy, easy. Bit of flashing.
I think a few of them have got suspension damage there. No, Chesney's still going now. I thought I saw
No
Chesney
meat.
going
Oh,
sideways
one
for a second.
meatball. And it's Austin Lee. Oh, no, two now.
Oh, no.
Donny.
Yeah, Demis Titchler, Donny and Austin Lee all with meatballs I can see on my screen at the moment. I don't know what happened. We only heard as much as you did there. Like
Yeah.
a crash of heavy metal.
Well, we'll watch that again in a second. It all does seem to centre around Donny. Should we have a look at it now or not?
We've got a few more too wide at the moment. We'll probably leave it another lap, half a lap.
Yeah, I'll keep it on that bit there.
Got David Ayres with a meatball as well. I've just seen pop up.
It's not on the main screen. It must be because he's already in the pits. He must have reset the car. So, Oulton Park doing what Oulton Park does best. Claiming scalps. Oh, that was a nice overtake there from Pete Newman. Stefan compliant-ish.
Right on the bumper there, though.
Yeah,
He's,
really good. Competitive. He was fast in qualifying. He was fast in the first race. No reason why he should be any slower.
Somebody else going on the ground.
Oh, Jaden! And Yura.
That's the whole of JC Academy Gold.
Out. Well, not out, but yeah. Delayed. Has somebody greased the track at the lake?
I heard the grass.
Yeah.
Someone went on the grass there. I just wonder if the impending doom, because sometimes when you're onto that grass, you literally just become a passenger.
Yeah, yeah. It's not as bad as it used to be, but it's still not the best of the surfaces to drive on. I find the tarmac the best. Chris Needham says, I'm having that back from Daniel Lewis. He's back in the lead of the race. Right, I'm going to have a look at that initial crash, and we're going to watch it from the chopper, and it's on Donny at the minute. Donny's the car, the black car at the bottom of your screen. He's lost it.
No.
He's lost it. Hits the wall and then comes back across a bit. Oh, there's another crash behind him.
That was David.
It was David Ayres.
That explains David's one. But even with your brakes held in, Donny did the right thing. He held the brakes in.
See what happens here with David. This is David's view. Has he helped? Well, sort of. Somebody turns him into a missile, but yeah. It wasn't much of a touch.
That was a very big...
Oh, I need a t-shirt with that on. Sam Boozin, we need a t-shirt with that on. It wasn't much of a touch. That's good. Sorry.
Jesus.
What? What? That's legit. Can't get arrested for it, I don't think.
Right, and then we had that incident with Jaden as well.
Yeah, let me try and find that. Because that one we didn't...
Oh, and Jamie Wilson just there, and Stefan Goebel nearly spinning each other there. Just Jamie with a lot of speed going in there. With it being a narrow track.
Right.
Effectively put your car in the middle of it. And
might be this. Oh, no, that's after the fact. Sorry. That never happened. Right, here we go. Is this it? Yeah, this must be it. So there's fighting ahead. Yura loses it. Goes to the grass. Comes back on as a passenger and takes out Jaden.
Oh, no.
Not a lot you can say about that, really, is there?
Like I said, sometimes just become a passenger.
Yeah. He enjoyed the ride, as long as it lasted. So Fleisch on the chat says, oh no, Donny. Yeah. Donnie was saying that as well.
Probably in slow motion as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, so
I can't
PVG.
believe the whole of gold's been taken out.
Yeah, where are they? Let's have a look.
Out,
Let's list them.
where
So,
are they now?
Austin Lee is in 26th. We've got Donnie back on track in 29th, and Jaden still in the pits in 31st. Your curses are very strong, I have to say.
This has never happened before. I don't know how to react. In the meanwhile,
and you got a silver car down there as well. Just thought I'd throw that in just for good measure.
Thanks, I appreciate it. It was such a good race one. That feature race was bound to go wrong somewhere.
It was. Yeah, it was a really good race one for JC Academy. PVG piling the pressure onto RDJ. 3-letter acronyms for everyone. If everybody can put their middle names in, then this will be the funniest broadcast ever.
It would be like when you go to like one of those pubs next to the beach and they've got an arcade machine in there, like, but it's like really old. Like,
Yeah.
For instance, when early 2000s to holidays in Devon, go to a pub and there'd be like some sort of like arcade machine from like 1742 or something like that, and it would have the 3-letter acronyms that you put for the high scores. It'd just be pretty much a high score leaderboard.
So funny, because it was like that as well. Oh, PVG got clearways all wrong. Yeah.
Apart from there's 2p machines everywhere and AliExpress gifts in there and.
Right, what is going on further back? So Fraser is lining Cedric up for an overtake here. Cedric Summerins, yeah, nice. Very good from both drivers. Michael Hall, as you might expect, is up a whopping 16 places. Lots of donations in that, of course. And Tamas, who's just ahead of him on the road, excuse me, I've got hiccups, is up 15 places. Leo O'Brien, who had a really rough first race, doing so much better, up 10 places. With Andy Littler ahead of him on the road, up 9. Lots of movement in the back end of the field because of lots of people having issues at the front end of the field.
Sometimes Wesley goes a little bit off there, but keeps it well under control, and Jeff gets another position for himself. Jeff's someone who usually starts close to the back on the first races, just pretty much just drives as safe as possible.
Oh, what's going on
really
there? I thought Lee had lost it into the weeds again, but not the case. Right, so Chris Needham, previous champion of this series, but in a GT4 when we used to run the 2 series side by side as per LMS rules, leads this race by 0.6 of a second over Daniel Lewis, and then T is in 3rd at the moment for BSTV Pink. RDJ in his new livery with Hydro Race Racing Forces is 4th, and PVG is in 5th. Pete Newman has caught up with this group now. I really should put you a track map and a battle box up. And Renee, well, Pete Newman's leading the charge of the pros, and that's Renee, Casper and Wobbly. They are playing nicely at the moment, Jay.
Yeah, I'm actually really proud of the top 5 at the moment. All pro-ams keeping their heads, keeping their cools, and I don't think it's going to be as easy as people are perhaps thinking for these pros to get through. Oulton Park is a very difficult circuit to get a pass on here, and if you end up going too wide into certain corners, it's a bit like first 2 sectors of Suzuka. You're going to lose so much time to the people in front, and we could see a few undercut attempts maybe from the other 3 pros right behind Pete at the moment.
Yeah. Jaden Scotton, because Marius is on the chat, Jay. Jaden's here right now. I don't know why he's not engaged his fast repair. He should have had one. Maybe he had it switched off as he reset the car, I don't know.
Maybe untick tyres and it's untick fast repair
Yeah,
as well.
could have easily done that. Everybody's done something in that kind of way in the past, haven't they, Jay? It's too easy to do. Oh, that's 50-50 versus send nice overtake, really. He's now making himself a victim to Pete Newman, his own teammate.
Yeah, Pete has to get the pass done here.
Yeah.
It's going to be his only chance maybe of getting this this race win with all those pros behind, but it looks like PVG's defending well against not direct teammate, but sister teammate.
Yeah, didn't get that memo, did he? Andy Littler with a bit of a slowdown in 21st back there, but he's recovered it well.
I just double checked the team names, and it is definitely still Result X Pure Sims, so it's not like there's been some sort of like horrible breakaway when bridges burned.
Yeah.
Ooh, a late dive here from PVG. He's done that before. I saw him do that a couple of times in the TCR showdown.
Nice.
It's not quite worked the way that he may want. He's still going to be battling into turn one.
He is, but I think he's got this, unless he's going to have to get on the brakes earlier. No, he's sailed it through there. That's nice.
Oh, and Pete with a gap here, a chance to get that past him, but he's got Rene bearing down so close behind him.
Yeah, this is going to get a busy bit of track. Very quick. Oh, Casper, did he catch it? Not quite, but he's not crashed into anything. So that is, I mean,
Oh, how's your rejoin, Casper?
yeah,
Looks like
he's
getting
done a
his race
very
there.
safe job there. Very nicely done.
It's going to make things awkward if anyone passes him at the same time. Jamie just gets in front in time.
Yeah.
Or else that could have been a very awkward situation.
Honestly, that was a brilliant bit of car control, wasn't it?
Something that we're used to expecting from Casper, to be honest, but very unlucky, which is very unlike Casper to get himself in that situation in the first place. We start seeing people dragging in along the back straight. So the pros are obviously getting a really good line out the corner. They're just not able to get that extra little bit of oomph to put a pass on turn number 7.
Yeah. So, I was talking before about number boards and such. Blue is Pro, green is Pro-Am, and orange is Am. If your number is yellow, or your number boards are written in yellow, that means you're a previous champion of the series, such is the case for Wobbly here. If it is white, such as it is for the likes of PVG, if I can get a bit of a closer camera on that so you can see that it is white, it means that you've not won the series before. Right, so hotting up around RDJ Renee now. Renee down the inside at Clearways.
Nice safe pass, space given, nicely done, textbook.
Very nice. Sorry, it's Cascades there, isn't it? Clearways is a completely different track.
Going to start to find as well, Pete, with Island Bend that we've just stared at there. The source of already quite a lot of beginnings of incidents.
Yeah.
The tyres here, it's a bit cooler than what the officials have been, but I have noticed towards the end of races having to slow down a little bit more for that corner as the race goes on. With this being a 40-minute race and tyre changes not really suitable, could start seeing a couple of people, especially if they're battling towards the end, getting into a bit of a pickle, I think, on that dangerous turn.
Yeah, I'd agree with all
Watch this
of that.
space.
Yep. So Casper now much delayed and putting pressure on to Jamie, but he's got Thomas with him. I don't think Thomas is any kind of shabbiness. I think I need to move him up as well because I think I misread his I rating.
Yeah, a very good 4K driver. See him in a few officials per week as well, and very consistently up there with the best.
Yeah. Should I do a bit of changing in this race now, just so that it makes a bit more sense?
I think we'll probably safe to do it afterwards. Just
Afterwards, right? I'll do that. I'll defer to your expertise.
Don't make it sound like I'm choosing it.
Well, it's almost impossible for me to know what the capability of brand new drivers to me are before they actually get on track and show what they're capable of.
Nearly Jamie Wilson there going nice and wide to that corner there.
Yeah, maximising the opportunities of the track. And I will just remind you folks, as these guys go up and over Hilltop again. Chris Needham leads this race for Air Smart Racing. Daniel Lewis is in second place for Blade Designs SRL. Don't forget to look up the SRL website. They race on Fridays doing TCR races. We mutually support one another, along with along with Alpha Touring Championship. Freudian slip. Alpha Touring Championship, which is an American time slot league, also running TCRs. Right, so down the inside goes Casper, keeps Jamie Wilson out wide. Clean overtake.
Chance for Thomas to get a nose in, perhaps, unless it's going to do some fuel saving. Could be a late dive here, but nope.
A lovely bit of running from those guys. Tony Walker is in third at the moment for BSTV Pink, and Pete Van Gool has cut that lead that he had right down. And Pete Newman has gone with him, so we're going to move a little bit forward and just have a look at what's going on there. So they are literally all together now here. This is it. This is everybody for first place now. Now, do you think that everybody's going to play sensible and just wait to pit stops and then do something?
It's going to be a case of you having to play a poker face here, or wait to see what everybody else is going to do. You don't want to be the person to make the first move and make the wrong move. To be honest, with these two going side by side right now, if I was Pete, I would pit now. I would literally pit as soon as possible. Like if the battling's going on here, like this is literally costing Pete and Rene as well. Like
masses of
seconds.
time. Yeah.
Like
really is.
The likes of Wobbly and Casper are going to be the ones who are going to, if they pit now, which I'm just trying to look at the time, and you could easily pit now and last the rest of the race. So I'm waiting for someone to make that first pit stop. There's still not.
Nobody. No takers.
Absolutely. I would personally be pitting myself if it was me. I'd be taking advantage of this, because the more that these top four start trying to overtake and get those extra bonus points in, it's just going to, wow, that got really close, didn't it?
It did.
It's just going to end up slowing you down.
Michael Hall, the first official visitor to pit road, is on a massive recovery drive, folks, because of what happened in race 1. This could redeem his night if this pit stop strategy goes in his favour. Because you're right, you know, you're going to be on kind of, you're going to get out of the traffic, aren't you? Out of the obstructions, get yourself some free track, do some hot laps for as long as you can before somebody pops out in front of you.
Now, if I was Pete Newman right now, I would have had Michael time his pit stop, see how much, like how far back into the grid he ended up going after his pit stop. Because obviously, if you're an early pitter, you're coming back out into traffic. There is a long stretch of clear track with only 3 AMs in the space of 3 corners between 14th place and 17th right now. So you've got to try, if you're a pro, you need to try and get yourself out into that gap just there.
Pete Newman with slingshot from heaven. So here we go, Rene's gone.
Rene is the first to have a go here, and look how slow Rene had to get there to get into the pits.
I nearly stopped the car.
I think it's only 50 kilometers. To my knowledge, it's only 50 kilometers an hour. I'm going to see if this is in the rules.
Yeah, go and have, could you, if you wouldn't mind, that'd be great.
With this new UI, it's not always.
No.
It's a lot of clicking about.
So Chris Needham's still leading the race. You do pick up bonus points, folks, for leading laps, but it's a maximum of 3. So he's had his quota. Daniel Lewis, I think, got 1, maybe. But those are the only 2 so far in this race that have led laps.
Right, so the pit speed limit is indeed only 50 kilometers an hour.
Right.
I run quicker than I don't. It's yeah, it's not a very it's a short pit lane, but the slow speed in it does make it feel like forever going through it. At the moment, in the chat at the moment, Toes, Bangle, how are these guys driving 1 minute 34s, and I'm happy being a 135.5.
Yeah.
Is a slight difference there, but hey, as the officials have been absolutely rocking this week. There've been 50 plus drivers in some European slots, so it's a fantastic time. As Carl, the next one to jump into the pits just there.
Yeah, I did wonder.
Having to slow to a near stop just there. But
Yeah.
yes, the officials are absolutely banging right now. So many people picking up the touring car for
Oh!
the first time.
Oh
and
my word!
Fantastic control there from Michael there. Paul losing momentum there.
Yeah, I
and
think
having
Paul,
to take the off track there.
Paul came across the track a little bit too much there. Didn't need to necessarily. And you're right, that was save of the century really at those speeds. What's going on back here? Austin threading his way back through. That's Jeff Saunders that he's passed just there.
Yeah, Austin putting in some quick laps at the moment.
He is, isn't he? Good grief, look at that. Alright, his last lap wasn't so hot, but a 134.12 is.
Austin's actually just pit pod, looks of it. He's on his out lap, same with Jeff, who's just passed as well. Someone else in the pit sat is
Liam.
Lee O'Brien.
Lee, even. Good grief, I'm not going to get these names right for at least a month. RDJ under bags of pressure at the moment from which season was it? Season 21 champion Wobbly.
Season 20.
Season 20, sorry.
We're in 22 now, aren't we?
Yeah. Yes, season 20. Yeah,
So
yeah. I can't.
We've been going for so long.
Straighten him up. Oh no!
Oh, Wobbly.
Right. So, worst place to be in an incident ever is at the
Just
start
past the
finish line.
pits.
Yeah. He's not meatballed, but that's going to handle like a pig. Look at the boot.
It's now turned into a nice, cute little coupe. It kind of looks like
Oh
a
no!
Civic road car from 10 years ago.
Yeah. It's laughing. Right, so let's have a quick look at that. Because that is high drama.
I think at the moment Pete Newman will have heard that news that Wobbly's been turned, and he is going to be absolutely ecstatic with that. So gets the overtake done inside line. So
it's just,
I think
it's almost Wobbly coming across too soon, maybe, because there wasn't much track left on the left-hand side of RDJ's car. I think it was RDJ, wasn't it?
yes.
Alright, let me
It's just so.
let me go to RDJ.
Yeah, that left side does sort of. I
Oh.
don't think there's really much else RDJ could have done there.
There's no track left on his left, is there?
No, it just disappears from you so quickly without you even realizing.
Yeah. Right, we got other visitors now. We got Stefan, RDJ, Deck, and without a shadow of a doubt, Wobbly. Yep, there he is. Just literally just joined pit road. Fast repair for Wobbly. There you go. Spare car. Oh, somebody's reversing. Was that Cedric? No, Cedric's just entered pit road.
I think that
Deck
is.
Crowther, that was.
Oh, Deck
Yeah.
missing the pit box. Oh wow, that's a horrible place to have your pit box.
Yeah, it is. The
Literally as
first
soon as
box.
you get in.
Well, that's
Possibly.
why I drove straight past mine at Donington once. I actually looked in the rearview mirror and thinking, where is my pit box? And it was behind me. It was the first pit box.
Yes, some tracks have absolutely horrendous first pit boxes.
Yeah.
Ohio is another one,
Ooh,
and
that's
Laguna
close.
Seca as well.
Nice close exit for two Audis. Cedric, is it? Yeah, Cedric
Yep,
and
Cedric
David
versus
Ayres.
David.
Why is David Ayres That's weird.
Oh, I've just seen Chris Dixon has a black flag.
Penalty. That must have been speeding or crossing the lines into pit road.
Yeah, Chris Dixon is on his out lap, so I'm guessing something must have happened in the pits there.
Okay. Chris Needham, race leader, or was. He's handed that over to Pete Newman now. Into the pits. Tony Walker, who was third, also into the pits. Well, second, because Daniel Lewis came in the previous lap. Casper's in. Thomas is in.
Yeah, nice couple of bonus points for Chris as well for being in the lead too, so he'll cherish those ones.
Yeah, 3 points. He'll have generated 3 points even if he led 600 laps because it's limited. And Daniel Lewis now. Pressure here with Stefan. Turn 1 has been a nemesis tonight, hasn't it? As has, as you were saying, the hairpin.
Nothing Casper could have done about that one there.
Oh my word!
If you're looking, that's so wide there, and that's the second time Casper's been introduced to being that wide around the outside of that corner.
He has.
The pit exit just throws you straight back into the action, and if you're chasing someone and you get a really good line out of turn 1, you can't consolidate on that one because someone in front of you has just come out of the pits and has generally without no malice at all blocked your way for an opportunity for an overtake. So just unlucky there for Daniel there, who looked like he was going to get one back there. Those two going a bit close there.
Well, they're giving each other plenty of room back here. This is Derek Wilkins and Fraser Geraghty. Lots of room given. Where is what? Where is Chris Dixon at the minute? He's going to be dropping into pit road for his penalty at some point. Pete Newman, one of the last cars to pit. He is the last car, sorry, to pit. Yeah, he's on his way out now. Where is Chris Needham? I think Pete Newman's got this.
Just wait to see where Renee is as well.
Yeah, Renee is not that far away, but there's quite a bit of track between them. So Pete Newman out in front. Played the pit stop game perfectly there, Jay.
Yeah, it's like I said, you don't want to be the first one to make a move, and it'd be the wrong move. And Fee just going straight onto the grass. It's like, and with being on the grass, and if you brake balls on that grass, you're not going to be braking optimally at all. And
Ura's in for a second visit. Maybe he was in some incidents at the very start. I forgot. I've lost track now of who was in those initial incidents.
There was a lot, to be fair.
There was a lot, yeah. Yeah. So we will see multiple visits from certain people as Chris Dixon is in a stop and hold. So what do you have to do to get a stop and hold? Speed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's for instant points to drive through, speed, and it's a stop and hold.
Right.
I never remember the time for a stop and hold, but it might not even be the same time depending on the length of the pit lane and the speed limit. iRacing determines that one. And the rest of the penalties, I don't know because I'm a good boy and I follow the rules.
What did you get for crossing the pit lane entry lines and exit lines? I can't remember.
Oh, good question. I have actually been guilty of doing that one.
Oh yeah, I've done it.
VIR. I cannot remember for the life of me what that one is. It'd be classed as unsafe pit entry, so I would assume a stop and hold.
Right. Okay. Right then. So they're not letting up, that's for sure, and nor should they.
Yes. No, it's still
Drive through, Alan says. Drive through for that.
Perfect. Thank you, Alan.
Cheers.
With this 30 minutes of racing, pit stops, and you still can't separate some people.
No.
It's great. Brilliant. And Tamas there, I think, was going a little bit too eagerly on the exit there, hooking the wheel over the top of the curb. Means Jamie's going to have, in that Audi power, a fantastic opportunity, being forced to the wider line here. time, so I have to be careful that he doesn't take too much curb and send him out wide. Jamie
Oh,
has
too
been
wide
in a
into here.
situation. Jamie's done this before.
Oh, that's beautiful,
And
boys. Oh, that's nice.
Jamie.
Oh, look at Wobbly.
Yeah,
Oh!
Wobbly taking advantage, pushing himself in.
Oh.
And look at that. Nicely done from Wobbly, taking advantage of that. So Jamie actually was in that situation in the showdown over the last weekend.
Oh,
It
really?
didn't quite go to plan for him
Oh.
that other time, as there was a little bit of a collision between him and the person on the inside, but a lot cleaner for both drivers this time round. And Jamie Wilson jumps up to, that puts him up to 11th place, up
Right.
8 places at the moment.
Okay. Right. Slow down for Wobbly. Picked up at turn 1.
Yep, so he'll go to the left-hand side and serve it there. Or is Wobbly going to take it a bit more tactically?
He's probably going to do it in the horseshoe.
It's a lot of
Whoa.
weaving about behind there. Probably a bit too much weaving.
Michael Hall's got a sniff of this now. There's like a slingshot round there. That was amazing. So this is us staring at the back of Thomas Asboth's Spin and Toe Motorsport Veloster.
That perfect self-promo.
Absolutely. Nice
Yeah,
line from
much
Michael.
better.
Absolutely
He's taking that
beautiful.
white. Yep. Fantastic. Just as long as they give each other the space, now they are going to end up going into... Oh, no. Michael's got it done before then. So
Yeah,
brilliant.
nice.
Nicely done. Nice fight up the hill. And Michael grabs a place he's been chomping for the past lap.
So Daniel Lewis being pressured by RDJ here. We're used to seeing RDJ in that lovely black and gold and purple paint scheme from a few seasons now. In the Hydro Race Racing Forces livery this season for the first time. Going to get a cut back here and carry more momentum maybe. But that Audi's just a beast when it leaves corners, isn't it?
Yeah, you give... They say if you... that whole adage about teaching a man to fish or giving him a fishing rod instead of just giving him the fish.
Yeah.
I feel it's the same with an Audi. You give an Audi a straight road and it will... you know what, I forgot what the whole adage is, but you get my point. Straight line, Audi, go fast.
Yeah, Neanderthal man scenario. So Chris Needham, I'm really pleased with what I'm seeing of him. So he's led the race for quite a long time. He's still in second place at the minute. There's only Pete Newman up the road from him. 3.5 seconds now gets us to Pete Newman. There he is. Chris Needham in second. Renee, he is lapping faster than Chris Needham. So he's cutting down that time, but then there's a reasonable jump back to Tony Walker or T, and then the Pie Man is right behind Tony. Bit of a gap then back to Casper Smirnoff in 6th, and then not much back to PBG. You can see it there, and then Stefan. Really pleased with what Stefan's doing. That's a good performance. And then who's moved the most places? Pete Newman and Renee up 11. Jamie Wilson up 9. Michael Hall up at 18.
Wow.
Thomas Asboth up 15. And Andy Littler up 8. That's really good. Oliver Payne up 8 as well. Good performances around the field. Right, what's going on around Jamie Wilson and RDJ and Wobbly and everybody else? Because the whole field feels like it's here at the minute. Around this horseshoe.
Fighting Wobbly, and Wobbly's got the outside line on the exit, so he's going to probably carry a little bit more speed. It's up to Jamie Wilson now to pick your poison.
Yeah.
Which one you go give the slipstream to?
Well, he's staying on the racing line, which doesn't help RDJ.
I think Wobbly's got he got the move done. had just enough from that fantastic exit through Shell Oil's corner, gets in front of RDJ, gets the move done before the point of turning, and yeah, no hassle, no drama.
Ooh, Michael Hall. Such good car control. Hot into the corner, really, by most people's measure, but got it sorted out by the time he got to the apex, so nicely done.
Yep, sometimes all you got to do is just stick a nose in at that situation, and it could be enough to spook the person on the outside, or for the person on the outside just to think it ain't worth races getting ended over this, so gives the place anyway.
Yeah,
Great thinking from Michael.
Austin on a mega recovery drive at the moment. He's been to the pits twice because he had to pit so early on his first visit. And now moved back to 16th place.
Yeah, a race, really a race of what could have been the likes of Austin, Jaden, the whole of, you know, Academy Gold.
Yeah.
It's like watching Game of Thrones when all your favourite characters get, like, killed off quite early.
Oh, have we got a penalty for Lee?
Potentially there is a lot of off tracks. So Lee
I need to
will,
put the O back in front of his name. Give me a sec. It's because I put a space, or that it copied across with a space.
is it one of those where if you put the apostrophe on it, it just automatically puts it as a...
It does. How silly. There we go. I should have rectified that. Nope. Still there. There's Lee Bryan, apparently.
Well, Lee, unfortunately, coming out in a very dangerous place at the moment. He's actually playing it very safe and letting the faster cars go through.
Yeah.
He only needs to wait a little bit longer. No, he's going off now. And,
yeah, he's getting back to speed.
He's played that really nicely. Knows there's battles going on and didn't want to get involved or be a cause of any incidents here. It's great driving here from Rene, and very dangerous place a very brave place even to put past him, but it's Rene. He knows what he's doing.
Utterly solid performance from Chris Needham.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. Really, really good. But he's about to get trouble from his own class of car now, because that's Tony Walker and Carl Hardy behind. Both
of them two having a fantastic set of races as well, to be honest.
Yeah, really consistent tonight. Casper on a bit of a recovery at the minute, as is well PVG to be fair, because there was some shenanigans earlier. Wobbly is definitely, because his car was busy chatting at him at the back, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Michael Hall, obviously, because he started almost last. I think he was second off last on the grid.
There's something going on behind them as well.
Oh, there is. Yeah, Thomas. Oh! Oh, passenger! Oh my gosh, Daniel Lewis.
Racing Forces, Ron de Jong just absolutely seeing his life flashing before his eyes there.
Yeah. Right, what happened? We're looking at the bottom of the screen, believe it or not, folks. Wow.
Taz creeping.
Oh my word!
Yeah.
I'm watching that again.
I would love to see from the cockpit view.
Yes, that's what Pete's going to go and find. I think I was on this replay.
It did look like creeping across to the left-hand side.
Lovely drive in the country. Just going to focus on my braking point.
Smell?
Turn in here. Oh, what the hell is that?
Hello.
Dear.
I feel the car on the inside of Daniel there might have been creeping a little bit too much on the left-hand side there.
Yeah.
And that's the second time we've seen somebody just a little bit too close to a rear quarter panel of a car, and the victim car getting sent off like a torpedo.
Yeah. Seen it 3 times, I think, at least. Now, this is a crowded house.
Oh, this is close.
Oh.
But 3 drivers who are more than capable few drivers who absolutely know what they're doing. Look how close this is here.
And
I think that's
Stefan's off
even
track ahead of them.
Stefan.
Well, he's behind them now. Not sure what's going on there.
That was either a mistake there from Stefan.
Oh, oh, oh,
Stefan's
oh,
got a
oh,
meatball.
oh, 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 oh,
And Jimmy Wilson.
how did Stefan get a meatball?
That's 2 incidents.
Yeah. There's no incident for Stefan at all.
I wonder if...
And he's jumped to the pits now. Oh, hang on, this is it. It's just popped up. SDK is on a bit of a delay. Is this all on his own? Oh.
Just completely misses.
Oh. Maybe he was a bit too over-focused on what was going on behind him, and he knew that those cars were bearing down on him quickly or something like that. I'm not sure.
Oh, let's get to the leader as quick as possible because we are on the final lap, by
What?
the way.
Where did that
Yeah.
go?
Right, 40 minutes going quickly. And,
What's going on here? Tamas. Ooh. And Jamie. Where is our leader? He's on the back straight, heading towards Lodge.
But the first feature race winner of the season. Really good strategy and timing with the pit stop, and it's paid dividends for Pete Newman, your winner of today's feature race. Round 2. With Rene with a fantastic second place, and Chris Needham winning the Pro-Ams with an overall 3rd place, and getting close here between Tamas and Jamie Wilson. They're going to be sprinting to the line, but Jamie's going to get that by a car and a half length. Not a lot of distance at all. Just watching this lovely battle between Fiona and Fraser. It is going to go straight through Knickerbrook.
Too wide at Knickerbrook.
And, a little
Oh!
bit of a tap just there, but they both keep themselves going.
Yeah.
That could have ended so much worse, but credit
Could,
to both drivers.
Why is RDJ showing a penalty on the last lap? That's not going to work out well for finishing position. Has he gone over his incident points?
There's potential for that.
I
mean, everyone is still there's still a lot of people racing, so
Yeah.
I hope people aren't taking that Oulton Park jump.
Yeah, because if they do, your incident points will count and you will get punished.
And that's
Whoa.
Fiona with a 19th place finish.
Yeah, that's good. 3rd in class. Nice work. Nice work. I said before the broadcast started, it was fee for the championship this time, as in overall winner. Is that a bit optimistic? I don't know. Still
Completely
going
possible.
for certain races. Oh no, Chris Dixon's just
No,
deciding he's
all
doing hot laps.
Yeah.
Right, folks. So, whew, I don't know where 40 minutes went. I really, honestly don't. That. When you said last lap, I was like, what? No.
Yeah, it took me by surprise as well. I was actually having a lot of fun watching this race. It was great.
That was excellent. Right, let's have a look at how it all finished then. So, Pete Newman got the win for Resort X Pure Sims over Rene Earhart for Cutting Corny TCR team. He had a 5-second lead at the end. Chris Needham, the first Pro-Am car over the line, in 3rd place overall, so gets himself an overall podium for Air Smart Racing. Did I say it was Cutting Corny for Rene? Probably. Tony Walker, sailing class, 4th on track for BSTV Pink. Carl Hardy, 5th on track and 3rd in Pro-Am for Result Clothing. Casper was 6th for Sim Racing School with Pete Van Gool, PVG, over the line in 7th for Result Clothing. Casper was the 3rd pro car over the line tonight for Sim Racing School. That's a big accolade. Wobbly ended up 8th after the incident that we saw at the end of one of the laps there. For BSTV Pink, Michael Hall was 9th for Result X Pure Sims. Jamie Wilson was 10th for Team Chimera, with Thomas Asbuth right on his 6 in 11th for Spin and Toe Motorsport. Deck Crowther was 12th, Blade Designs SRL, and his teammate Daniel Lewis finished in 13th behind him. Austin Lee was 14th on a recovery drive for JC Academy Gold. The first of the AM class drivers over the line was Cedric Summerains, 15th tonight overall, but first in class for him. Well done to him for JC Academy Silver. Euro Larkin was 16th tonight in this feature race for Hydro Race Racing Forces, with Oliver Payne second in class, 17th on track. RDJ, Ronald de Jong, 18th on track for Hydro Race Racing Forces. Where was I up to? 18th. 19th was Fee, third in class for Work Guard by Results. Fraser Garrity, 20th, right behind for Insignia Motorsport. 21st was Andy Littler for Work Guard. Jeff Saunders was 22nd. 23rd was Paul Hurley for Blade Designs, just an average sim racer. Derek Wilkins, 24th from Nitro Alliance. Stefan Goebel, 25th for VTS Esports. Leo O'Brien was 26th for JC Academy Silver. Chris Dixon was 27th for Work Guard. David Ayres was 28th for Safeguard. 29th was Demis Tigchalar for Hydro Race Racing Forces. Donny Alpha Henriksen was 30th for JC Academy Gold. Chesney Vandenbroeke 31st for JC Academy Silver. And Jaden Scott was 32nd for JC Academy Gold. There's a lot of JC cars down the bottom there. I'm just going to say.
Got to start somewhere. Starting from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah. Too right.
As the kids say, apparently.
Yeah. Who was it got the black flag on the last lap?
RDJ, I think it was.
RDJ. So did he actually get punished by the iRacing gods or not? 18th. I'm really not sure now. 18th. Who was he racing around with? He was higher up than that, I thought. But I might be wrong. Okay. So that's how that finished, folks. Hope you fully enjoyed that. Austin says on the chat, I think it's Austin anyway, on the back foot from the time that I turned on my PC today. Loads of tech issues. Wow, okay. Hopefully we can figure out from him what they were. Always worth understanding that. So, let us go and find the very beginning of this race. Give ourselves a bit of a replay in the background while we find some people to talk to, Jay. Don't forget, we've got to find ourselves a driver of the meeting. I am going to move my slider to there and go to here, and we shall bring in to the booth. So, Wobbly of Kneecaps, good evening.
Hello, Pete.
Hello. So, Oulton Park, a good classic track for TCRs. You've driven here loads in these TCRs because it seems to be a staple diet of TCR officials to come here at least every other season.
I always avoid it, mate.
You are? Say again?
I always avoid it. I don't really... You know, the thing is, it's a great track for hot lapping, but for racing... Well, okay, I had fun at the end, but for racing, it's just filing in line the whole time.
Yes, yeah.
It's been different this week in the officials. I highly recommend it.
Oh,
Mate. So much fun. It has been incredible this week.
I don't have the time to do the officials, to be honest.
Too busy.
But, well, yeah, so it's too busy running about. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but So yeah, I mean the race was good. I guess I filled my clutch points, but at least I pulled away when the lights went off.
Yeah.
Which was better, and it was some like the first race. I had a gap about 2 seconds because the guys beside me, 1.5 or something like that, and I was just controlling it, to be honest, so trying not to get the off tracks. And the guys behind me decided to fight, and then I was like, okay, well, you guys go ahead and just slow yourself down. I'll keep my pace. And then so out of the blue, I think it was O'Brien or something like that.
Yeah.
He was a back mark, and he was a bit sketchy. I think that is I tried to be politically correct. I wasn't too happy with it.
Okay.
And so I didn't know what was going on. So he went on the grass towards the chicane, towards the hairpin at the back straight, at the front straight. What straight is it? The first straight?
Yeah,
How do you call that?
It's the
Lakeside.
lakeside.
Yeah, so well, he got on the grass there, and we all know what happens when you get on the grass there. You just spear into the side of someone if he just
Yeah.
passes you. So,
Well, we
so
saw
it
that.
completely,
Yeah.
completely freaked me out. So I just hit the brakes instantly, tried to see it on the right hand side, lost sight of him, almost ran in the back of me, and then the gap was about 0.8 seconds, I think. I was still controlling it, but there was a little bit more pressure on it.
Mhm.
I was super consistent, and it was just controlled the race from that pace. But that was good, and I think the second race was. Obviously, I got hit with. I got into an incident with Ronald.
Yes.
It's good that he wasn't in my chat, but after reviewing it, I think that he moved it slightly, ever so slightly to the right, and I was ever so slightly to the left. But in his defense and in my defense, we would have touched on both trajectories, but the net code it just speared me to the left instantly. So I think there's a bit unlucky there. The car was terrible to drive that lap after that, but I had fun after that incident with Jamie and
that did look
gang
good.
banging on. Gang banging on. Who was it? I think Demis. Oh, it wasn't
yeah.
Demis. It was,
No,
was it
it
Demis?
was.
No, it wasn't Demis. It was Daniel Lewis.
Yeah.
So he was on the left, I was on the right, and eventually got Jamie, and I was really struggling to get the fuel done because I owned the fuel with about a lap and a half because I didn't realize what was going on with it was just me doing math in my head and it went wrong. So I had to save quite severely at the end, and I think that Tony coming in fourth, which definitely deserves a shout out for the team. Still a good result. Could have been better. Could have been worse. I mean, first race, first win. Second race, 8th position or something, 9th.
Eighth.
Decent.
8th. Yep.
Decent overall.
I had your incident down as all your fault. Don't know about you.
That's
Jay.
wrong.
Well, you know,
No, well,
it's very
so
rare
the
that I'm
track,
wrong, isn't it? I'm usually
no,
right
well,
100% of the time.
if you look at the track, like I left enough space, but I could have left more, obviously. But I thought, like my train of thought here was, well, he's a Dutch guy, so we have the same connection, so netcode won't be a problem.
No, that doesn't work like that. But never mind.
Yeah, so that, yeah, I mean, I could have left. If I would have left 10 centimeters more, it would have been fine. But he sort of let me go and then not. So well, it's one of those things. I was fuming in the chat, but after reviewing it, it was fine. I didn't say anything in the radio, which is a first.
Yeah, no. What was wrong? Did your radio break or something?
No, I mispressed the button.
Dear, funny stuff. So there's not a lot of pro drivers in the season just yet. Now I know that there are some to join, so no need to panic just yet.
No, it's fine. No, and this track, the track was fun as in night driving, and I think that Greg Devron is not doing all the races, but he will show up. Wook, as in Stephen Walker will show up like towards the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be fine. And for me personally, I never get along with Oulton, as in I'm always 2/10 slower than a Gael and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So me getting the pole position was I didn't expect that. I thought that Rennie would have gotten it.
Well,
and,
you say that,
yeah.
and Oulton Park is a thinker's track, isn't it, Jay? So it's no surprise that Wobbly's struggling.
I'm staying out of this one, Pete.
Pete, to be honest, mate, if you wake up in the morning on the 1st of December, you don't want to see what's on your head.
I don't understand that. Honestly, I don't understand that.
It's a turd, mate.
Just go
It's a
to-
turd. What?
Well,
Somebody
I'm gonna
pinch
embarrass
me.
you.
Somebody pinch me, because I think I've...
I'm gonna embarrass you during the karaoke. It's gonna be fine, mate. I'm just gonna record everything.
Sorry.
I
I know what you mean now, right? Karaoke, yeah. Oh dear, right. There's a
With
lot.
the $1 million flight.
Yeah, there's a lot of explanation required for everybody that's watching this now, because they're all like, "What? What is going on?"
The summary of it all is Pete and me, where Pete, me, and Gary, we come over to each other. We come to each other. That was more fun.
Careful.
Sorry. Friendly podcast. Sorry, Charles. Friendly podcast. We know each other for a very long time, so we visit each other every once a year, maybe twice a year, and stuff like that. And we're gonna do karaoke, and we're gonna embarrass Pete.
I love
that's it.
karaoke. Oh,
Really?
My wife is turning
I
40,
like-
so we're doing the karaoke thing at a bar. I mean, it's great, right?
I haven't asked.
God.
I haven't requested this yet, but it's 40 years of Eva, and I'm hoping for 40 different types of cheese. That's
Oh,
nice.
mate, yeah, that's gonna be fine. I mean,
Oh,
we're gonna have
excellent.
bitter balls.
Oh, I like them. Oh, I've had those. Yeah, they're nice. I like those.
I know everything of balls you like. I mean, we're gonna wrap this up because there are more people in it. So it was a good race, good result. Thanks, Jay, for being in the booth. Not you, Pete.
No.
And obviously, I prefer Sam having doing the cameras because the quality is way more better.
Actually, you need to watch this because my quality tonight has been engineered by Sam, so it should all be wonderful. But
Okay,
yes,
so that looks good.
go away.
Bye.
Right, okay, that's how we do that. Yeah, right, I'm going to grab a new driver before he disappears. So anybody that thought they were next, we are going to speak to Fraser Geraghty. Good evening.
Hello, how are we?
Hello. There's a reason that your team name is spelt wrong on here, and I kind of blame you, and I'll correct it, and it'll all be good. But yes, you're Insignia at the moment.
Oh, okay, my bad.
It will be Insignia very, very shortly, so don't worry about that. Welcome to BSTV, and welcome to our leagues. I feel like I recognise the name, but I don't know why.
I normally race SRL, and I used to race, this is going back a few years now, VB TCR when that was around.
Yes, sorry. Some things
been-
are slotting back into place. Right, okay.
Yes.
Right, okay. So that's almost, well, SRL isn't, but the VVT thing is pre-BSTV, so that's going back.
Yes.
That's going back to all Audi League.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So right, that fills in some gaps, Frozzles. So yeah. So how did you find the racing tonight, other than Oulton Park chaos?
Oh, let's just forget race 2 ever happened.
Oh yeah.
It was abysmal.
Yeah.
So, like, a tip for everybody listening, you need to put the car in gear at the start or it doesn't go.
Oh, is that what you do, is it? Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I sat there on the limiter, dumped the clutch. Oh, we're not going anywhere.
Right.
And then I've got to check the replay back. I got a little tap on the rear, sent me off, and then the race just unfolded there.
Right, okay. But race 1,
Race 1 was decent. I enjoyed race 1.
Yeah, that was good. I'm going to do a bit of a shuffle around with who's in what classification, because I know I've got some very wrong. I have to guess my way to it, to be honest, when I don't know the races or know their current form, etc. And you do get the odd wild card that has a terrible I rating, but because they only drive in leagues, private leagues, and of course they come up and they win races, and you're like, what? You've only got 1k. What's going on here? So yeah, there's going to be a bit of a shuffle about, which I'll do afterwards. Have you enjoyed it though? That's the key point to all of this.
Do you know
Enjoyment.
what? Bar doing SRL, I've not done any leagues since VB TCR.
Oh,
Sort of gone off the love of TCR. But getting back into it now, I'm really enjoying them. Like, really enjoyed it tonight, battling, chasing the cars down in front. It's just been fun and enjoyable, which is what we're here for at the end of the day.
Absolutely right. And it gets, from experience and the reason that I like running these leagues, it gets more enjoyable because you have to return and face these drivers again. Or just abandon the league completely and disappear with a fake moustache and a fake nose and some spectacles.
I was going to say, you've not been on my Facebook, have you?
Not recently, as far as I know. So yeah, it becomes more enjoyable because the community builds around you, as it were, and you have to show up and face the people again, whereas you don't have to do that necessarily in officials. But yeah, hopefully you had a thoroughly enjoyable time this evening. And that paint scheme's lovely, by the way. That blue and the grey really offsets against each other really nicely. I like it.
I mean, I can't take credit for it. That's how Blade designs that is.
Oh, right.
Literally. I was like, Blade, I need a paint job. So he did me a Mustang GT3, very similar colour design.
Yeah.
And literally made it and sent it over ready. So big
Okay.
shout out to Blade on that one.
Very good, very good. We have Mustangs racing on Saturday, of course, in the V8 ESC League for the supercars. I don't know whether you race supercars, but if you've got a Mustang and GTs, then...
I mean, pushing it to do so many hours on a Wednesday.
Yeah,
I'm just not
fair
happy
enough.
as it is. So
Yeah.
got to stay in the good book somehow.
Fair enough, yeah. Enough said on that one. Anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go?
Just the
get
community,
prepared?
like everyone, just keep it up. It's been great, and hopefully we can have a really enjoyable season.
Awesome stuff. in that case, we'll look forward to seeing you. In fact, I have no idea, even though I only generated the league schedule like 2 days ago. Where the hell are we next time? Give me a minute. Got to press some buttons.
I know, but I'm just going to let you struggle for a little
Thanks.
bit here, Pete.
Yeah. Why not? Indianapolis Road. Now, every time we have been there, it has been brilliant.
I'll take your word for it, because I've never
Yeah.
driven it.
What? Oh, you're in for a treat. Isn't it,
I'll
Joe?
take your word
It's
for it,
gonna be
Pete.
good. Yeah. But yes, that one's going to be a brilliant race, whether you believe it or not right now. But we will let you go and start your practice for that league and any other leagues that you're in at the moment. Fraser Garrity, everybody.
Thanking you. We'll see you all next week.
Awesome. Right. There's, as always, a bit of a queue. Right, let's go and... right, I nearly brought nobody in then, because when Fraser left the interview room...
It jumbled everybody up.
It jumbled everybody up again. So, into the booth, we will bring in the race 2 victor, Pete Newman. Good evening.
Good evening, gents. How are you?
Oh, we are very well. We're even better because that was so exciting we didn't even notice the passage of time. I think you are possibly the championship leader, or maybe
I'd say
that's
Renee. He had a really
Yeah.
good evening.
Yeah, it's 50-50 because you do get quite a lot of points for winning a feature race, and you were 4th in the sprint race, so it depends on incident points at that point. And Renee does prove to be quite so. Oh, we'll see. I'm just guessing now. But what a great reintroduction to BSTV TCR Challenge Season 22. We're very proud to be hosting this one. So, how did that all go for you? Oulton Park's a bit of a beast of a track, isn't it?
Yeah, wasn't really looking forward to it, to be honest. With the amount of 1Xs I was getting in practice and like not really being able to keep it on the track in places. So yeah, pretty tough to get a win in that feature race there. But I think kind of shot myself in the foot in the first race, just battling a little bit too hard with Austin. In those first few laps, we let Wobbly get away and lost a few positions ourselves. So obviously, have to rethink some of that, but it might have helped me get the good position in the on the grid for the feature anyway. So
It kind of did, yeah, and we will counteract that, won't we, Jay? Because that was brilliant, exciting racing in that first race between you and Austin. It was absolutely edge of the seat stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's nice to see new people come into the league and hitting the ground running. It makes it interesting for everybody.
So is this your season, Pete? Do you think?
probably not, but we'll give it a good go.
He just buried that one straight away, Jay. Nope. Crap that.
I'm going to have to
There's
cancel
no
my
way we're
next
doing
5
it.
questions now.
Yeah, rip that up. Try again.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Wobbly will put up a challenge as ever. You know, he's definitely got the pace on the field and can do the fuel saving. But you know, I have been working on it a little bit, and hopefully, I think I did it again in that race. Did an extra lap compared with most people. So
you were the last one in. Yeah, you did really well. My money is either on you or Renee, and only because I don't want to put my money on Wobbly. He is going to be the challenge. He is going to be the one to beat. You know, if Pro ends up staying as it is, but which I don't think it will. Wook will join, and Greg is destined to join. Possibly others as well, from what I hear. So I think even though it looks like it's a lean Pro standings at the moment, I think it's going to fatten out pretty quick. Indianapolis.
I'll try and scrape these wins when I can. Then.
Well, yeah, fill your boots, mate.
That's right.
Yeah, nobody's doing official like betting on BSTV yet, but on that day I will celebrate. We go to Indianapolis Road this time next week for the second race week of this 22nd season. How you fare go there? Is it going to be glory, or is it going to be a struggle for you?
It's a track I just don't really race it too much, so it's a bit of a mixed bag in my head. Obviously didn't really well, didn't know it was that track until you've just told me there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully
I
everybody
think
else
it's one of
is.
those tracks. Sorry to butt in. I think it's
That's
one of
fine.
those tracks where you don't really think of it as like, oh yeah, that'll be a good track, but I do think it races pretty well. So we'll see.
Yeah, well, we've had some absolute stormers of races around there in this league, so I'm hoping for exactly the same again. Anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go and celebrate your victory and your 4th place? I mean, the victory is just brilliant, isn't it? You don't get many of them on your bedpost, do you? So.
No, exactly. So yeah, chuff with that. But yeah, I just got to shout out Carl because he's, he puts in the work, he puts in the sessions, and he's had a really good evening tonight. 2 P5s, so big up Carl. Chris Needham, he needs a shout out because that was an awesome race by him. Didn't actually overtake him, just done him in the pit. So sorry
Yeah.
about that, Chris.
Yeah, and yeah, that was a good pit strategy that you followed. That extra lap did, and the fuel saving did wonders for you. But you're right, Chris
I just got
Needham
really
did
lucky
so
with
good.
people going in the pits ahead of me and leaving me with a clear track, so I didn't really get held up.
Yeah, like Moses. Anybody else you want to thank?
My girlfriend Carly, everyone in Result, Pure Sims, and you guys at BSTV. So thank you.
Yeah, you ready, Jay, with the hello, Carly? 3, 2, 1. Hello, Carly.
Carly.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
Yeah, we'll do that better next time. But yes, I look forward to seeing you this time next week. Pete Newman, everybody.
Cheers, guys. See you in a bit.
We'll need to rehearse that
Yeah,
so
I
much
think
better.
so. That was I did spring it on you from left field, so it's fine. Right, let's bring in. He is a BSTV racing stalwart. It is Jamie Wilson. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello. Spearheading the Audi charge in both races, I think. That was
Well, probably not race 1.
probably not race 1.
Yeah,
The
I
jump
was just
start
having a
will
look
do
at the
that.
results.
Oh yeah, still looking down, scrolling. Where did you end up?
Like 18th-ish,
19th.
Still
Revise
for
that.
1 on the front of the number, so that's
just
it
about.
wasn't 100th, so that's
well,
that's a plus.
But race 2, much more developed and much more competitive. It was a bit messy in portions around you, wasn't it? Especially race 1. Talk us through race 1.
Yeah. So the Audi had an update a little while ago. It's before the build actually, where they changed the handbrake.
Yeah.
And I was doing a bit of to try and bring it basically in line with the other cars, albeit the car doesn't have a clutch, so it's not quite the same. And I mucked around with just trying that out as opposed to the other way of starting the car, because it can still go wrong.
Okay.
So even though it's not technically accurate for the car, we have a weird version of the car. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
But there's still jeopardy in doing it the same as the other cars, so fair enough. And tonight I just got the wrong side of that, and I was just ever so slightly creeping, and I didn't even feel it. I must have crept about, 4 inches forwards or something just before the lights went out, and then it just black flag.
Yeah, iRacing God's got you. Yeah.
Yeah, and I came out almost exactly at the back of the pack, and then just drove the wheels off the thing to try and get as close to 15th as possible in case there was any I needed carnage further ahead for that to happen. But it was good fun, sort of working my way through the AMs. I had Simon in my ear saying, "Oh, the AM battle was quite interesting," and then they all exploded. As he said, it was quite fun. And yeah, tried to get up as high as I could. Ended up, was it 19th? Did you say?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then race 2 ended up something like 12th or something after whatever was going on, and sorted the start out for that one. And was surprised to find Wobbly behind me near the end.
Yeah. What's that about?
So prime directive, therefore, is keep Wobbly behind you.
Yeah. It's a good
never mind
barometer,
anything
though,
else.
isn't it? If you know what I mean.
Well, it's normally for some sort of nonsense reason, like he's doing some like crazy fuel save, which he was in lap 1. I thought he'd put the handbrake on going down the straight. And I was thinking if he's gonna be playing silly buggers like that, I'm not going to give him the opportunity to fuel save. I'm going to be pushing him along. You know, if he starts lifting off halfway down the straight and he ends up with his rear wing missing as a result, that's on him.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I was surprised for that reason. I was surprised he came out behind me. He must have had some other drama somewhere.
He did.
Yeah, he actually lost his rear wing elsewhere.
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, well, there
he
you go then.
literally lost his rear wing elsewhere. So
yeah, maybe I weakened it through the force of sheer will. I don't know. But yeah, then it was just a case of trying to keep him behind. And in the course of that, we were catching other cars, and I just had to be super decisive with them, so as to not give Wobbly any chance. And then at the end, it went a bit wrong. I just had a bit of a crap run through Knickerbrook, I think, if memory serves, and he got a run on me. It's like, fair enough, job done. And then must have been Michael Hall. We just had a bit of a slightly neck hoodie kind of side to side, almost rub, and it just sort of lifted the rear wheels off the car. It wasn't the consequence of his action, really, so I can't really blame him for that. It was, you know, we just had a little coming together. It wasn't really anyone's fault, and it shouldn't have resulted in a slide that big. It's unfortunate that it did. And then I had to hold off Asboth at the end, just about.
Yeah, well, from our perspective, it was wildly exciting. And we're hoping that next week we're at Indianapolis Road. I know you like that one because you said that before.
It's one of the tracks that we've had the best. Sorry, I'll phrase that again. Try English this time. It's a track that we've had one of the best BSTV races of all time. Yes. The V8 one round there a few years ago. So whether that translates, you know, plus 2.5 years or whatever it's been since then, plus it's a different class, we'll see.
Yeah,
but hopefully it does.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. It's got lots of key features for good racing, heavy braking zones, a little bit of banking because everybody loves a bit of that, and some nice decent straights for that Audi to stretch its legs.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll be putting the right foot through the floorboards down the straights.
Too right. And don't forget, everybody, all the graphics that you see on the screen are courtesy of Jamie and his technical wizardry, along with all the number boards and banners and, well, just basically everything.
They'll look even better when Pete uses the right version.
I thought I had done. Well, no, I'm sure this is the new version.
the other channel.
Oh, no. Really? I did see a second channel announcement, but I thought I had the original. Okay, I'll change that for next week.
That'll be sorted.
Cool. Anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go and start your practice for Indianapolis?
Yeah, well, shout out to you guys as always for the obvious reasons. Shout out to all the new guys that turned up.
There's loads of them, isn't there? There's loads.
Yeah, there's quite a few. They all handled themselves very well, I thought.
Yeah.
A couple of people that I haven't raced before, and no notes on that really. All good stuff. So that's a sign of health within the community as well as the league. So
yeah, absolutely right. Yeah.
I just appeal to them to stick around, even if they have a run of crap races for whatever reason. Stick around because you know there's so much opportunity for races that don't go a bit south that are enjoyable. If they have, you know, that's true of anyone that has a bit of a bad run.
Mm-hmm.
True. So yeah, definitely stick around.
No, well said. Well said. A reassuring note for the people that might have had a bit of a rough night. But as always, a pleasure to have you racing with us. Always exciting. You seem to always be on the screen in the thick of fighting. It's great. Jamie Wilson, everybody.
Bill Switzer effect.
Yes, absolutely.
Do whatever would make Bill say "Holy mackerel." That's how I go. That's how I do my racing.
and just keep doing it because absolutely right. Good old Bill, eh? But no, we look forward to seeing you racing this time next week. Jamie Wilson, everybody.
Yep. Cheers, guys.
Cool. Right, I'm just going to go and get some popcorn for this one because this is going to be your interview, Jay. I'm really going to focus right now on the paint scheme for the car
I wasn't even going to mention it.
Well, you know, I'm glad I did
No.
then, because that's excellent. So, yeah, I mean, the colour choices, doubtful, you know, questionable. But everything else, good laugh. Over to you, Jay.
Right, 23rd first race, second race, I don't even care right now. What the hell have you done to my car?
I bought it, so actually it's mine.
Well, okay, let's forget about the race. I'm really focused on this paint now. Thanks, Pete, for bringing that back to my attention.
No problem.
What was the inspiration and the thought process of putting my face on the car?
I didn't want to drive with a white car, and so I didn't, and I just came up with it. So I wanted to make a meme car of it. And you know, sometimes you have such cars with a lot of faces from YouTubers and such. And because you're famous, I wanted to make you more famous. And I was watching your stream and screenshot it and put your face on it.
Pete, I'm
What?
gonna cry in a second.
Why?
Literally, right, I don't know how to feel about my life right now. Okay, so race number 1, 23rd place overall. That puts you top 5 in class. Looked like it was a really, really cool race you had with people. Lots of battling. Oulton Park is a track which, we know from experience from this week, not a lot of chances to overtake. But race 2, it went a little bit wrong. Explain race 2 to us.
Um, First of all, the start, I mixed up my buttons and I pressed the handbrake instead of the clutch. So that's why my stall starts. And actually, I just had an racing incident with Paul, and stuff like that happens. It was a little bit carnage, and we didn't give each other enough space. And I was a little bit too aggressive in the turn, and I had to pay for it.
You're literally going to be paying for it because I'm not buying that paint to repaint your car afterwards. But no,
I really like the
unfortunately,
designer of that paint though. So
Pete, is
Yeah.
there any way I can literally ban paints like on the server from like ever being able to show and like face recognition so that any paints with my
my
face on it get automatically deleted and a 200-point deduction?
I've just done a chat GPT search, and the answer is no.
in my defense, you didn't state any rules before the race.
I think he's trying to
can't
blame
believe-
me.
I can't believe it's been turned around as if Chesney is the victim. It's
Only
Oh,
love.
but
Only love.
anyways, next week, Indianapolis. Is it a track you've raced before? How do you find it?
I didn't race it before. I bought it just before the season started, so I need to practice on it. And hopefully I'm gonna have a better result than today.
It's a fun track. I think you'll enjoy it. There'll be a lot more passing opportunities than what you'd find today. But yeah, no. Best of luck. Best get practicing all the sessions that come up, especially on the Monday. And yeah, next week we should hopefully for the team get a little bit of a better result all round. But is there anybody you wish to throw a shout out over to?
The whole team, the new drivers, Cedric for his AM win, his first one. You guys, of course, for making this possible. Even for the laughs and stuff. My fiance for letting me do this, and all the watchers, everyone who's watching and enjoying this. So
Fantastic. Awesome. Thank you so much, Chesney. We'll hopefully see you next week. Hopefully with a better paint on your car, that's for bloody sure. But thank you so much, and we'll see you again very, very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, Chesney Vanderboer.
good night, everyone.
Well, I thoroughly enjoyed that interview. I spent my
Oh.
time doing wonderful graphics on the, on the cameras and stuff. It's great. It's great. Oh dear. I can't use that camera again though. So right, that's fine. Let's go and do this one. Right, let's bring in somebody else. Let's have a word with Paul Hurley. Mid conversation, love it when I get them mid conversation. Always good. Good evening.
Hi guys.
Hello. Right, where did you end up in the first race? Paul.
It wasn't a good round for me.
Oh, 28. And yeah, there was quite a lot of bumping and banging in that first one, and I think you were in the. Did you manage to avoid all the crashes in the second one?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. But you kind of threaded the needle, didn't you? There was a lot of slow driving to try and avoid any incidents in that second one, wasn't there?
I think most people sensibly
Yeah.
slowed down. If you watch what went on before, it was kind of just like a bit of a melee and like knock-on effects. So I don't think anyone really just steamed in and caused
No,
the subsequent crashes.
no, it wasn't like an official race because that's what happens in officials, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, it can do, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the first round, Chesney made, well, he kind of made it stick actually. Very aggressive optimism into T1.
Right.
I was following him through, and then Andy slotted into a gap, which was, them videos you see on like YouBet where they like handbrake car will turn into like a tiny car parking space.
Yeah, yeah.
Andy kind of tried to slot into a gap like that. Yeah, and then that was that. So then I got hit from behind, and I was lucky enough the pit entrance was right there. But
yeah, I mean, it's a long old season, isn't it? 12 weeks and 22 rounds, and
indeed, yeah.
You've got new drivers here. You've got some returning drivers. You've all got to find your feet again. Everyone's super enthusiastic, and I think sometimes the first week is just like a find your feet kind of pair of races. I think it'll all be a lot more service as usual, if I can term it that. Bloody trees on this broadcast are really screwing my replay up at the minute.
My mate Fraser's in there as well.
All right, yeah, Fraser.
He did well in the first race.
He did, yeah. Second race was a bit different.
Yeah, he got caught up in all the incidents.
He did, yeah. But yeah,
And
I remember the name of Fraser from quite a long time ago, to be honest, when TCRs were only in Audis. And I thought, I know that name, so we had a bit of a chat about that. But he's an SRL driver, isn't he?
He is, yes, and he should be there on Fridays.
Yeah, time for a shameless plug. Go for it.
Well, yeah, I mean, thanks to Jay the other day in his stream, said, like, we've got to 57 sign-ups now, so we've actually pulled sign-ups because, I don't know, we weren't sure how many cars can you have. I think 62, is it the most you can have? 60?
63.
63, so we just paused it for now. We've got the first round of free races before the season starts. I've actually put a link in there, Jay, to your YouTube channel and guides. And
I saw. Thank you very much for that, man.
yeah, well, thank you for promoting us. So I thought to return the favour as well as I could. So hopefully that gets you some more subscriptions and likes.
I can't take many plaudits for it. The communities for yourself at SRL, same with what's here at BSTV and ATV.
Well, just
as well.
TCR in
It's
general,
just
mate. You've done loads for TCR as a group of cars on iRacing, especially with your stuff on TCR called and being in touch with iRacing. You've done loads to push on. So yeah, thank you from me and on behalf of everyone else who drives them.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, but yeah, so SRL, yeah, so we're back here on Friday. I don't think I'm going to be here, being it unfortunately, because I've got my cousin's wedding, which is I thought about trying to get out of it, but I don't think sim racing. He's going to go down too well with the family.
Well, that's the best excuse ever. You know,
well,
can't
it's
use
not
that
season
one.
proper, is it? Yeah, no, I don't think that'll go down too well. But, yeah, back here, but I kind of had enough of it. I did loads of officials yesterday, and I gained 176 IRA, and today I have to say the track just felt completely different to how it felt yesterday. I don't know, just the grip wasn't there for me, and I didn't manage to adapt to that, and I don't know what it was. I just felt like I was driving a different car. It's an excuse. I'll say what I always say. It's not an excuse; it's a reason.
Yeah. Humidity levels are quite high tonight with this one.
Yeah.
Even though it didn't rain, it was on a 43% chance of raining for the session. So I think that there was quite a lot of damp, and I think that affects your grip.
Yeah, and other people adapted to that better than I did, I have to say. So
Well,
my
yeah,
bad.
and that's just what happens, isn't it?
Yep.
My advice for Friday is get yourself arrested. It doesn't have to be for anything like pretty. It's not murder, but then what? I'm giving him a good way to stay racing.
Okay, carry on.
All right. Get yourself arrested. It can be a minor misdemeanor, like exposure or something like that. And then you're not allowed to go out at that point, are you? Really?
Well, no, but I thought only David Ayres did the flashing.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, I've been top trumped on that one. That was excellent. Well done, Paul. There's nothing else
Yeah,
I can say to that.
talking of murder, I did come together with Chisney. I watched the replay, but I never turned the wheel into him, and it was in that bumpy section coming up to the I think it's Druids, and the car just undulated towards him, and I did apologise to him, but I did watch it back to make sure that I didn't kill him.
Right. Okay.
It's just one of them. Well, I did kill him, but it was definitely not on purpose. So I did apologise to him.
Right. Okay. Cool. Indianapolis Road next week for all of us, SRL officials, BSTV, everybody. It's a good track. We've had some great races around there.
Jamie was telling me about V8 races you had around there.
Oh, so good. Find it, folks, and watch it, because you're not going to get a better race than that in real life or in sim racing. That was excellent.
Yeah, it's not what I've done a lot, to be honest. I mean, when I have raced it, I did make the mistake. I think there's you turn right, and there's like a lane in the middle of two lanes, and I seem to remember
that's right.
going down the wrong road a couple of times.
Yeah, it's easily done, especially for me because I'm stupid. But it's an exciting track. Yeah, when you come around over the start finish line and you basically drive through the pits, it's a strange feeling.
Oh yeah, I think that's what I did.
Yeah, yeah.
It's in stark contrast to this track, isn't it? It's wide. There's been lots of overtaking opportunities. This is very much a British track, isn't it? Narrow and twisty. And
absolutely.
Yeah, that's in stark contrast to this one. Yeah, I'm looking. I'll do my best.
Good stuff. In that case, we will look forward to seeing you this time next week. Anybody you're shouting out to specifically?
Oh, just one. I'm in now in Blade Designs, not JS, just Blade Designs. I don't. You can't change that on the form, and I need to upload the livery for some reason. I just kept putting the old one on there. So I think on the broadcast, I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to look.
Yeah. Okay, I'll change your name to Blade Designs.
Yeah, I'll get that sorted out. Yeah, I remember those two. I didn't have a teammate, and you can run free, can't you?
Yeah. It's fine. I'll sort you out with a name change in a minute once the broadcast is finished.
Yeah, no problem. I just want to let you know. So shout out to my two teammates, Dick and Daniel, and to Fraser as well. Well done for his first round of his first race back in BSTV. And SRL Friday starts in earnest. 3 rounds before the season starts proper on the 10th of October. So hope to see you in there, Jay, if you can be. And thank you for everyone who signed up, and thank you for your help promoting it.
Awesome stuff. In that case, look forward to seeing you this time next week. Paul Hurley, everybody.
Excellent. Thank you, gentlemen. Take care.
Such a nice guy. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Absolutely.
It's been a while since we've been able to do this because they didn't all. Chris Dixon was part of a different version of Result last season. You were with Safeguard last season, weren't you, Chris? Chris Dixon's not at his computer, is he? No. In that case, we'll talk to him later. We'll leave him in the interview room because that'll freak him out when he returns to his PC. Fee will be there, won't you, Fee?
Yeah, I'm here.
Excellent, good. And I'm sure Andy will be there, because why not?
Hello, bonsoir.
Excellent. We'll
Can you hear me?
No.
There we go.
No, can't hear you at all. No.
I don't know what was going on there. It wasn't working.
Can I just say before we start that Chesney should have a 200-point deduction.
Go on, why?
And Jay should have a £500 fine for that livery.
You think I designed that?
No, but your ugly mug's on the top of it, Jay. Come on.
And the back of it, apparently.
Hang on. How do you know that his ugly mug's on the top of it?
because I looked at an aerial view of the incident on the last bend, and all I could focus on was Jay's mug.
Honestly, he's such a handsome boy. What else are you going to look at?
Boy?
What?
Even worse.
What?
No, but
What?
to everyone else in the booth, we've actually had Chesney in here already.
Yeah.
I've pretty much I cancelled the actual post-race interview, and I berated the poor man for like 10 minutes. Just like I fined him so much money. It's unreal. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these euros. Can't spend them here.
Oh dear, funny stuff. Funny stuff. Right, where?
I'm definitely getting those liveries changed next week. I'm
Yeah.
forcing it upon them.
Well, I'm glad you're all back in work, guy, because we get to do this. That's good.
Yeah, the boys are back.
The boys
back.
are
together.
back. Yeah. And the girls. So, where are we? Who did the best out of you lot tonight? Was it Chris? I think it was. No, I don't know. Because
No,
V's
it wasn't.
up there as well.
Second probably Steve.
Yeah. And Andy, what were you drinking before you joined tonight? Because you were right up. What? Hang on, I had you up at like 12 positions up at one point, 9 at the end of the race. What have you been drinking?
Practice, it's called.
Oh, drinking practice, right? Okay, we'll do that. Yeah. That's fine.
Maybe I should have done some of that then instead of just jumping in 10 minutes before again.
Yeah. Well, do you find that practice is decent, Jay? Does that help?
It goes good with chips.
Excellent.
Practice
Yeah.
and chips.
Yeah. Brilliant. Good. I don't know why I'm showing a hillside at the moment, but we'll try and focus on something. So whatever it is, that works. I've got Fee on the screen. We're talking to Chris. Yeah, you. No, we're not. We're talking to Andy. Oh my word! I don't know what's going on.
It's seen that face that many times of Jay. It's just put you into total shock.
No, yeah. I've got it permanently on my left-hand screen at the minute. I'm never removing it.
He's made it his PC wallpaper.
Yeah. Well, PC wallpaper. I'm getting that printed. I'm putting it on the big wall. So yeah, you did really well in that second race. Where did you end up in the first race, Andy?
Right near the back because me and Paul ended up spinning, didn't we? When Chesney did his torpedo.
Yeah. The Chesney P. No, I can't say that. We've stooped to a brand new level. Just when you thought there weren't any lower levels that you could find. But yeah, great racing tonight, Andy. You know, competitive with Paul Hurley, Jeff. Oliver Payne gave you a bit of a race at points. I saw you racing with him. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah. And Chris, you've got some decent results in tonight. It sets your campaign off for AM-class victory in a good way. We were saying at the intro to the broadcast in the AM-class last season, you ended up 4th, but you were leading it for a little bit last season, weren't you? Just for like 2 or 3 race weeks, and then I think Paul took over, and then David took over, and then Darryl Wright sneaked in
right at the end,
right at the end, and stole everything from under everybody. What have you got an answer for all that this season? Is it yours to take now? This AM class?
Just consistency again, I think. I was consistent up until the last 2 rounds, and then I had a couple of incidents, and that's why I seemed to drop down. But yeah, if I can stay consistent, well, saying that tonight, it didn't happen tonight in the second race, but I should have been up there battling with Fee. I came out the pits in front of her, probably gained about 2 seconds, but I got a black flag for some strange reason.
We were trying to figure that out with Jay, weren't we? Why was it pit lane infringement? Was it speeding? Was it crossing the line? We couldn't work it out.
It said speeding in the pits, but my limiter was on, and it sort of, we've just watched the replay there, and it went and then stopped, and I didn't take my limiter off until we were like 10 yards out of the pit lane, past the cones, and then I went and it gave me a black flag. So I don't know what it was doing, but yeah, it was just a glitch.
Maybe,
unfortunate.
Did it actually say speeding in the pit lane, or did it say unsafe pit entry?
No, it said speeding in the pit lane.
Ah, okay.
That's no clearer than at all. Okay. Well, let's put that down to an Oulton Park glitch and see what happens next time we visit here in a couple of seasons. Indianapolis Road is our next destination. How'd you go there, Chris?
I'm not sure. I've just had a look and loaded it up, so
Oh, right, okay.
I'll have a look, and I can't remember the track, to be honest.
You'll remember it
when I get on there. I'll
pretty
probably
quick,
remember it. Yeah.
There's some
First bend.
First bend, yep.
Yeah.
Always the same at oval road tracks.
Yeah.
And Fee, quite a solid performance tonight. Showed Chris how it's done in the second race, and Andy, because it was you, then Chris, then Paul Hurley, and then Andy, in that order, respectively. First race, where did you feature? 24th in the first. But you were putting in some really good lap times, even in practice. Is Oulton something? Is Oulton a track that you just click with?
It's a combination of the track clicks with it, but also I'm not doing the MX5 this season, so I did 2 officials last night. I did the Monday practice, and so I've had more practice this season to get started.
Right. Well, as I said before the broadcast even started, you're penciled in as the overall champion for this season. I don't know what you're laughing for.
Need a lot of luck.
I put $1,000 on that. So I stand to lose a lot of money if you don't. And Indy, you like Daytona. I expect you to like Indy.
No, I don't like Indy at all.
Really? Is it that? It's technical, isn't it? But
it is, yeah. But
yeah.
like this season, I'll have more practice before we do it, so hopefully go a bit better.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. And anybody you want to shout out to, Fee, before we let you go?
Yeah, shout out to Alan. Sorry, not in the MX5 with you this season, but I want to get better in the TCR if I can. And everybody who's took the time to watch us this week.
Yeah, absolutely right. It's the viewers that make it all worthwhile, really, isn't it? You know, friends, family, and everybody else that contributes to the chat or just watches in the background. That's why we do this. And Chris, same for you. Anybody you want to shout out to?
Yeah, just the general, like what Fee said, and everyone for turning up the race, yourselves for putting it on, everyone for watching, and Team Results for helping how they do, sharing setups and everything, and yeah.
And Andy, a really good night's racing. Anybody you want to thank or shout out to for your performance tonight?
Yeah, Jay, for giving me such a vision that I'm going to sleep with tonight. Yeah.
Have you already you've printed it off, haven't you?
Yeah, I printed it off. Yeah,
cool.
it's going to be on. It'll be on the pillow next to me tonight. That one.
Don't forget to laminate it.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But yeah, obviously, you guys for putting everything on.
Pro tip, laminate it.
Yeah. All the result, like Chris says, all the result family and everything. People that come in and join us, and people watching. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch us. We do enjoy it. Hope you do.
Awesome stuff, and very well said. Andy Littler, everybody.
Good night, folks.
Fiona Siddons, everybody.
Night, everybody.
And last but by no means least, Chris Dixon, everybody.
Yeah, I've just had a look at Indianapolis, and that pit exit is a nightmare,
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, I do remember it. But yeah, good night, everyone. See you next week.
Cheers, Chris. Oh dear. Ah, Jay, what a night. It went faster than I expected it to. I couldn't be more surprised when you said it's the last lap. I think there's a couple of candidates in for driver of the meeting. Chris Needham is definitely one of them. His performance in that second race, and to get there in the first race, was decent enough. And also Renee. I kind of like what Renee did tonight. Yeah, he's he's got championship winner written all over him this time.
I'll tell you what, shall you just pick one and I pick the other?
Oh, are they your two? Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Pretty much.
Well,
so you pick one and I'll pick the other.
I'm going to go Renee because I just like the way that he approached tonight. It wasn't safe because he was racing, like properly racing. The website's forgotten everything about me, so I can't actually apply these points. So just bear with me a second. I'm now putting in the password from my computer at work.
Yeah.
That doesn't work.
I'm going to go for Chris because I also like the way that he approached tonight. He had that goal in there, really good, entertaining finish in that first one. But more the fact that he took that first place, that pole position, he kept it, and he pretty much led the pace of Pro-Am and Pro at the same time for as many laps as he did before he finally slunk off into the pits. And then despite going off into the pits and, you know, getting sort of lost in the shuffle when coming back out, he ended up with an overall podium.
Yeah.
Only beaten by Pete and Rene, which, you know, to be honest, no slouches themselves. So fantastic result from Chris and from Rene as well. Like Rene, 2 second places, and definitely deserves plaudits going his way.
Yeah, too right. A pair of brilliant performances. So that brings us to the end of the first race week of season 22 of TCR Challenge Cup from BSTV. Thanks to everybody that watched tonight, contributed on the chat tonight, sat in their rigs and raced with us this evening. Thanks to you, Jay, particularly for your immense contribution to BSTV, both in a social media platform, in the broadcasts themselves. It's a big investment of time from you, and you know, so many people appreciate it, and predominantly me. It wouldn't be the same without you. Without a complete doubt, it wouldn't be the same without you. And Sam, because he's improved the quality of the broadcast tonight. I wouldn't have known what the hell I was doing and what I was pressing. Hopefully it's made a wonderful difference to the viewers at home. I'm going to say stay safe. Stay safe, everybody. I'll put my teeth back in and try that one again. We will look forward to seeing all of these races, plus more, this time next week at Indianapolis Road. I'll hand you over to Jay for his goodbyes. See you next week, folks.
Thank you, Pete, and as always, thank you for everything that you do for BSTV. League wouldn't exist without you. So, 22 seasons as well for BSTV. A league doesn't go usually into double figures for seasons, so for this one to go into 22 is really a testament to yourself and everybody involved on the track and behind the scenes. And to everyone watching, thank you for doing so. Still some places left in the league, so get yourselves signed up underneath, invite your friends, invite your teams, thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next week at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It will be absolutely unmissable. See you on the track.
Instead of the grind, Sam's lost deep in his own head maze. like a broken wheel. Lost in the chaos, no grip, no feel. Pete shouting orders, Sam still checked out. It's a miracle.